how do you guys want the volume? How do you guys want the volume, level-wise? How is this? Do you want my voice higher, the game lower, the game higher, my voice lower?
He is similar to Smoke in that he applies a lot of disruption in the bomb plant. Now, I'm guessing his Echo Drone is likely going to be put above the wooden desks or wooden countertops near the bar.
Higher? Higher what? Like, higher what? Game higher? Alright, I can fix that. Is that better?
Now, when we've
Doing a test, doing a test, doing a test. Hello, 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 hello. How does this work?
You leave these two that are great at controlling areas of space and holding out solo upstairs, and then you run everyone else downstairs very mobile.
Higher?
These guys dig in for flanks and stuff.
A lot more?
Their remaining options.
Like, guys, alright, you need to figure out, guys. You're not supposed to listen to the game sound. You're not playing the game, okay?
Jaeger and Pulse.
More?
Alright,
I'm gonna do this then.
Yeah, and it's likely that we're
Like
going to see
this?
exactly that. And again, we are
I'll do
seeing the
this,
typical mirrors, which will be used to face the piano room, and that is
Alright,
to
alright,
deny the
alright.
attackers
I don't care what you guys say. We're gonna do this now.
possible. We do not have a Hibana on the attacking lineup, which means they're going to have a lot of trouble trying to establish dominance.
Alright, it's a
on the
pretty
piano
standard
room
setup here.
itself.
We see an
They're gonna have
Echo,
to
a Smoke.
make do
No
with what they
Rook
have
or
in
Dog from
Thermite, and
CTM,
it's
which is
likely that we
interesting
will
because
see
Slash
them
was
try to
playing
shove
Rook last week,
themselves just
like the
straight
previous
to
games.
Cigar and bypass piano altogether, which is
No
again,
Blackbeard, no
what we see a
Montan
lot
from
of teams
Elevate,
doing.
nothing new, but
Doesn't
again,
seem
I
like
do
they're
want to
setting
see the
themselves up at
Montan for the
all
easy plan.
for the fabled A take.
I want to see how they deal with
Those lads
Canadian,
on
because
the
like Canadian
forklift,
roams very slow
or
the
scissor
entire
lift,
map.
rather.
And last time they played 2 weeks ago, they didn't take care of him. They had it. They learned. Last time they played against Canadian, they literally didn't care about him. This time they take 2 guys in Bakery and just take Canadian down. Now they can just play him for free because there's no support pressure. It's really smart.
Kill downstairs.
It's really good.
Yes, the Jaeger may still be running around.
They used the Penta strats, yeah.
He can't do as much damage through the floor.
Again, doesn't have that C4, doesn't have that heartbeat sensor, and now with still 2
Also a good
minutes to
start
go on
actually from
this
Elevate.
attack,
Like
no
counter
man
straight
down.
anyways.
They are in a very good position.
So
to take
Slash
this
Shark is in
round.
a really good position with
They
his
do
ACOG.
have to contest again, however, with
And
those
he's playing a
rear
really
windows
important
facing
position.
towards the piano. And they do not
And he
have
needs to
anything
make this
deal
work
with it.
really. He didn't last time.
Again, they are just trying to force their way through.
Oh, ADS
this
is dead.
dark
That was a bad ADS placement. Look.
slowly but
Bad
surely.
nade counter
They
one.
know
Yeah.
again though, once they get through here, there's nothing to stop them planting anything.
But okay. How do you stop this, guys? Realistically speaking, the only way to stop this is by counter smoking, right? That's the only way to stop this Slash from just going absolutely nuts.
The glass who can be used to bully his way through.
But they counter smoke it, it's good. I think Smoke is playing Freezer.
This helped out massively
Yeah.
to taking out that Echo Drone, but they are running out of actual smoke grenades now. The smoke
But
charge
here we go.
in the freeze
They're out of smoke.
starting
Glass
to
is
run
just
out.
walking in. Schleicher should know this. He should have his Echo Drone alive.
Where Slash is tucked down behind there, and
Oh,
he
good,
takes out just
good.
in time to shut down the first one. But
Misses the
can't stop
planter
planter.
somehow.
Easily still holding it.
C4
Young
trade.
C4, however, will. Laxing trade back on MVK, but England's there to finish off Slash. Now Necrox and Young are inside the freezer
Oh,
again.
this is bad, dude.
Laxing repels up
This is
on
really
the A
bad.
windows. The plant's going down again.
I think
by
they're
Sky.
stuck.
Necrox
There's
trying to
nothing
peek
they
out
can
with
do.
England does trade one for Young down.
There's nothing they
Laxing
can
on the
do. They're
way
just
to
stuck.
down inside the site, but
He's
Sky
bad,
has
man,
finished the
dude.
diffuser and is now on it.
The game sound is too loud. Is it?
Necrox, who checks the windows,
The Echo Drone is dead? I know, but it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be dead.
That was a
I'm aware
great
that it's
read
dead.
by Elevate, and this is what we were talking about
But that's the
earlier, how
mistake that he
Elevate
made.
know how
Like he pushed
Continuum
his
plays
Echo
on
Drone
this
too
map.
aggressively,
Obviously, Continuum, they
so
haven't made
that
as much adjustment
they
as
could just shoot
believed
it.
was necessary
If you place it in a
to
proper
make
position, you can
against
just
this
use it for
full-on
information gain,
Continuum
and therefore you
map.
can
So
pre-fire
Elevate,
and
they
whatnot.
read that clearly. They took out
So
the
the
pulse
issue
early
with
because
Echo
they
there
seemed
is
to
not the
be
fact that it
roaming
died,
hard
it's the
and
fact
low.
that how it died.
Then they just
He pushed it in a really bad
cycled back
position.
to Cigar, pushed their way through steadily.
I don't know why he did it though.
They do
Like if you just put your Echo
Continuum
Drone
is
in
going at
lobby
them with that
or
Echo
on
Drone
right or
with
left
smoke
hand
coming
side, there's no way they can kill it because they don't play
coming from
Thatcher.
the freezer. They had it
I
pretty
don't
much
believe
a
they do
hard
at
read
least.
on Continuum, which is exactly what we expect to see from Continuum onto the other team.
So, time now for Elevate to defend that same site they just held on to.
Not like
just
this.
attacks rather very succinctly. Their setup doesn't include
Something that's really
Euro.
interesting here, they reinforced the 2 walls from piano onto side, which basically means that they have no crossfire on the guys in Cigar, and they have no way to stop this guy planning in this corner, even if they reach piano. Not really sure why they reinforce these walls, unless they're expecting them to push in Thermite breaches, but they don't play Thermite, right? No, they play Bana only, and they knew that.
New one. We saw some
It's
teams
kinda
try
weird.
this in defense of the piano room and this top floor before. It didn't go too well for them. They brought Mirror into the mix, didn't do anything crazy different with her, just stuck some mirrors on that piano wall, and suddenly everything took shape again. So what do
What I mean, he
Elevate
pushed
have
it. He pushed it
on
too
this
aggressively. Like,
without her?
let me
In
go.
theory, she's
Like,
not
let me show
entirely
it
necessary
when
on
the
this
cameraman goes
particular
up again.
hold. And as you said, it is a little bit interesting that they opted not to go with her. It's likely that they're going to try and
Like,
fight.
instead of pushing, like, let's say you want to have information on this room, right? You can have the Echo drone in this corner, okay? And the guy here cannot shoot that drone. Or you can have the drone, like, directly above her posts now, which makes it vulnerable to be shot from outside. So what Slashjack did last time is that he put the Echo drone way too far away from the initial standpoint so that it could get shot from the door. Like, it was too aggressive, basically. It needs to be super passive.
With a simple
So he
Valkyrie
pushed
cam in
it
the
up too
piano
far.
itself, and then
Or rather, maybe he
extra
didn't push
C4
up too
from
far in that
underneath, because you
speed.
have on Valkyrie that C4.
That matter.
Mira does also have it, but she's a 3 armor, and she's not nearly as mobile. So it looks like they're just trying to go for
Because once the Echo
little
drone
bit more of a
dies, she's
passive,
fucked.
maybe underhanded kind of strategy here, trying to play it from the lower levels.
Yeah, the question is, can they take out Skies as we saw?
CTM
before
is super
as a
aggro?
big
Yeah, they are.
deal?
Super aggro.
That's what Elevate did.
Yeah, if Continuum can't get
It's kind of
the
interesting
amount
setup, actually.
pressure
They're
on
just
Skies,
holding
it's gonna
first off from
waste,
2
if
stairs right
anything,
now.
a lot of time
Pretty
on
good
some
crossfire.
Continuum attack. And it looks
I
like,
like that.
the Jaeger
I like
is
the
in a
pull
good
spot.
position to trade back if Skies is taken out. And
Why do they
AFK
check for spawn peaks?
is in
No,
position
spawn peeking is
to
only
push in.
illegal in certain areas. But all of the spawn peaks on Canal, oh sorry, on Cafe are legal. So you can get spawn peek from anywhere and it's acceptable. But on some maps it's not. So on this map you need to just watch out for it.
Couple of probes are just edging on in to see if they can shift someone out of position or find an opening downstairs for this pulse.
They double Ash charge that wall.
They're still coming out from Canadian, but
Interesting.
they're having real issues actually making a mark on this Elevate hold.
Yeah, it's clear that Continuum don't have as much of a read on Elevate's hold as Elevate has on Continuum's hold. And that is not necessarily a terrible thing, though. Continuum is, again, historically, they're the team that will
Blackbeard playing
figure
muscle
out
break.
halfway through the match how the enemy team is holding or attacking, and then start to
CTM
counter.
looked lost last
So it
night?
might
Yeah,
take
they
a couple
did
rounds
look
for
kind of
Continuum
lost.
to get warmed up here. But
Like, I don't really see what the plan is here, okay? So look at this. First of all, Elevate isn't playing Mirror. I'm very surprised about that. But again, they don't play Thermite. They can't go into Piano by breaching it. They can't really breach this. They don't have any reason to. They don't play Thatcher either. They play Twitch.
through Cigar, and this is the
So if they Bandit juggle the Mirror
basic
wall, if
strategy
they
that we
did,
expect to
that would
see
be
from
super
a
hard for
lot
them to
of these
counter.
teams.
So Elevate
They have no
have this
like map
pulse
control. They're just like 5 guys in Cigar right now, or like on the roof as well.
There is none. C4's
They
gonna
have
go up.
no control.
Not quite
Oh.
close enough. Doesn't actually do a single point of damage to Canadian, but they've taken
Oh,
out
and
Blackbeard up
somehow Blackbeard died from smoke. Somehow.
there.
Alright,
With a
alright.
shot from inside the
Interesting.
freezer shuts him out. The Ivana tries to go
Interesting.
off from the freezer wall here, but it's
1 minute
not
left.
too
They
close
haven't
to the
done
actual backside
anything.
freezer. They can still hide deep in,
They're
and
just
that's
kind of trying to
really
frag this guy in the freezer.
It's important to note that there is no Glaz or Montaigne, and now the Blackbeard has been picked off. So a lot of that pushing power that Continuum
No, actually the
needs to
plan
get
is here.
through the Cigar doorway just
They have no
doesn't
plan. They're
exist.
just
However, Skies has
fragging.
been taken out from below now by Necrox,
Canadian?
who's on his way up. He's going to be
Oh.
tagged in this barbed wire.
Oh,
though.
that's so unlucky.
Should have heard that. Laxing didn't hear
He
it.
didn't
Turns
hear
away
it.
the wrong way, but Canadian has shut down Geo instead. Laxing now realizes it's time to come up onto Canadian because of that kill. Peeking up the other way, sees him Monday. Laxing missing her first
Oh
few
my
important
god,
shots,
dude.
and that means Canadian gets away to safety. Necrox has got
Oh
upstairs.
my god,
He's
what's
done. He could
going
easily
on,
have
dude?
taken NBK, but Canadian
This
getting
is so
inside
chaotic.
easily out quickly afterwards.
He can
Laxing's
plant it
now
easily,
alone
no
as
issue.
his team upstairs got picked apart by these pushes up the staircases, and the plant is going to go through right by Freezer with Necrox watching his
So
team.
I don't know how they won that round. It's crazy. They had no strats. They had no breaches. They have no Thatcher. They have no control. 55 seconds. Canadian like runs out of the building, jumps into garage, pushes white stairs, gets 2 frags, and Elevate misses him. Oh sorry, England. I think it was, right? I don't know.
Unfortunately,
The
I
guy
think
playing
a little
Jaeger.
bit of an antsy sort of feel coming out of Elevate on
It's
that
crazy.
particular round.
It
Laxing
shouldn't
not
work.
applying
It
as
really
much pressure
shouldn't.
onto that Ashe as he could have accidentally let her get by
Imagine if they
towards
played
his teammate.
Montan there at last, right? They could just go in from Cigar. They could actually take freezer control. They could plan.
Now both teams have successfully attacked that same location.
Interesting.
They're going to be going down to actually to Fireplace now.
Oh, they switched it up.
Yeah. That is actually, in my opinion, that's an excellent decision there by
And
Continuum.
CTM playing
They saw
downstairs. That makes sense. You
Elevate
lose the
knows
top floor
exactly
hard.
that
You
we're
swap it
holding
up.
Upstairs. All right, let's see how they
Reset the
handle our
mentality. We do that a lot as
downstairs
well.
hold. See if they have just as clear of a read
We
on
saw
this
that in Pro
particular
League.
site.
It's
And
like,
there's
oh,
no
we
reason
lost.
to force
We don't go
yourself
there.
to play the same exact site over and over and over again if you keep losing it.
Time now for the Elevate attack to
That's really good. MVK 33 kills in 34 rounds. That's pretty solid, dude. Pretty fucking solid.
I think they're doing the barrage take. Based on those drones, they're set up all around the red stairs right now, and they do have the
You can take
Thermite.
some
It
smoke
might
tips from
be-
England?
even though
Probably,
they don't
dude.
have them on
Probably.
Titan, it might be that they're trying to cycle themselves
I'm a
into
rook doctor,
red
man, dude.
stairs
Easy.
into a bomb site take here.
The only rounds they won on Cafe and Constantly were all because they round for free frags. I know, but that's how NA works.
So who knows? Maybe that's not what they're trying to do. It could be, but I'm saying it could be an honor.
My MVK said we don't play stupid shit and we're all BQD at Montana and Glass. What does BQD mean exactly?
I was just imagining it
I
was
have
an
no idea what that
on-the-fly
means.
adjustment, given that they didn't necessarily. Yeah.
But it's kind of
But
stupid
who
to
knows?
say we don't play stupid shit. Like, it's the meta. Like, you lost cause of it. Is that worth it? Is your dignity better than that? Like your pride? Like, you lose pro because of it, boy. It ain't that time to be having too much pride. Oh, we're all bad. Oh, sorry, we're all bad. Oh, shit. I thought Kanine was a glass main. And I know that Slash outplays Montana as well. He was like a Montana main last season, wasn't he? I feel like that's kind of a bullshit statement, to be honest. Echo isn't necessarily the Valkyrie instead. The issue about playing Valkyrie is that nobody can watch the cameras. Like, the only guy that can watch the cameras is maybe Canadian, because CTM Necrox is watching the A-bump. So if they play Valkyrie, nobody will be able to watch the cameras until somebody died, which hasn't happened so far. So I think Echo might be a smarter move here.
Looks like Continuum is in a really good position to take this.
Also,
or
look at
to hold
Elevate. They're
this
playing
particular
Thermite,
push
dude.
If Elevate goes through with it,
Good shit.
especially with these holes now being opened up by England, NVK is going to be given that flank route. If he decides to go back upstairs, he can drop down pretty easily and get a jump on any player.
It's just the salt taking over? Yeah, I feel like it.
Right.
They are now still journeying, trying to find him. They know
Very, very slow attack as well. Like, they haven't really done anything. It's 120. They're all stacked around red stairs. Because they want to do the barrage take, so to speak, with the Thermite. But without the
This
Montana.
use of utility is going to slow down their take.
And they don't have open area control, they don't have library
The wall
control.
open quite yet either.
No, I don't think they have yet.
They should Thermite it soon.
Uh-oh.
Wow. 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 Alright. So England is on the bomb side. Literally on the bomb side. Past the bomb side. 303 retake? This is almost impossible. This is really hard. Nice. So they had the Echo drone, but they didn't stop them from planting. Like, that's kind of weird. They're not using the Echo drone when they need to.
Three attackers left alive and only two defenders. Slash still upstairs. He's trying to keep England pinned inside the train.
MVK making a district play here. Oh my god. That was nice. You saw that team coordination? He Echo droned the guy, so he like 180 to shoot it, and then he pushed it. That's so good communication. But again, how do you defuse this?
Slash's drone is down, and
Nah, you
he's
don't.
in fact going to double kill the last two players to give Elevate another win.
Watch how they play Castle and Elevate defense train mining is very interesting. It works really
I
well.
just want to say, like, they did something similar to what
Macie.
we saw from Barrage, but overall the strategy was entirely different. There was no opening up of the.
But look at that, they just rush into the bomb site again with Glass. They almost got the smoke kill. They just like form and ran them down. One guy watching flank.
But it was
Nothing. I don't even think they thermited the wall, did they?
It's worth noting that
Not sure.
When
you're compartmentalizing
actually
the
not
roamers.
sure.
You're saying, okay, you've got three people upstairs.
Am I playing with
you're
muscle
holding
break?
piano
No, I
hard
play with
players.
compensator.
We don't need to handle that. We don't need to deal with that. We don't need vertical control onto the site.
What are my
because
thoughts about
it's
Elevate on
unnecessary.
aiming
There's
wise?
only two
Coming from
people
Xbox was a
playing
pretty
it.
challenge
So
to
let's
get used
just
to
push
it so
right on
quickly.
in.
Not really, no. It's not that hard.
okay, like they spent a
Like
lot
getting
of
used to having like average aim, like on a pro league level, is not that hard. But getting like exceptional aim, like most of the CTM players have, that's pretty hard. But you don't really need good aim in this game. It's more about angles and strats. So you don't need that good of aim to actually play well. And you can tell that they don't have that good aim sometimes. Like when it comes into like intense situations and whatnot, they choke a lot. And that's like the consistency lacking.
They were waiting
Thermite
for the thermite charge, yeah.
to trigger them. As soon as that thermite charge went off, they would have known, here they come, get
Yeah.
ready.
Why not, Luca?
And their whole positioning and
Everybody
play would
go,
have changed.
collapse.
But because they just came through some barbed wire which had been naded out ages ago, no one
Alright, so is this the defense we're talking about? Where they hold downstairs with Castle?
Yeah.
Or no, it's not. It's not. So this is the Penta strat. This is the Penta strat. You play Mirror, you play Castle.
They are bringing Mirror and also bringing
Yeah.
a castle to the table.
Literally the Penta strat, boys.
That was
Let's
an
go.
interesting, adjustment there, but as we've seen so far, Pulse
Would I
has
rather
not
play
been
against CTM or
attacking these
Elevate? Well,
upstairs
CTM
holes.
is out, so I can't play against those guys.
Both of these teams managing to take him out before he can C4 from underneath. So I'm guessing they're just trying to.
I would
get that
rather play
castle
CTM though,
maybe
because I think they're
slow
better
down
players.
The push upstairs, just that tiny bit more.
The other thing that Elevate do, which a lot of other teams haven't done so much,
CTM is not playing Pro League anymore this season though. They need to re-qualify next season in the relegation matches,
which most of them have been for the course of the game,
basically.
they can still give you the information
So
on
they're doing exactly what Penta does here. We play castle to cut rotations with impact grenades, and the castle of toilet, and probably also, yep, cigar.
And they do also have this mirror. They did not bring, if I recall correctly, they did
That's
not
pretty
bring
good, though.
the mirror.
Yeah, they got the
on
rotation there.
last time, and I think it was to
It's
their
pretty solid.
just a
I
little
like
bit,
this Pico
giving-
here.
Forfeiting that piano control allowed CTM to simply
Not sure,
push
is that
through
libraries
piano
watching?
straight onto White Stairs hallway and
Yeah.
establish dominance on the roamers who were coming back up the stairs to retake the
Hibana
site.
bug? Oh
So,
no.
This is going to give them a little bit more
Not like
flexibility with
this.
their roamer game as well as their
Not- wait,
upstairs
wait.
hold in.
Where did the Hibana bug? Was it the hatch? Wait, let me see, just real quick.
And they do also have this mirror. They did
Yeah,
not
the hatch.
bring, if I recall correctly, they did not bring
So the hatch bugged, or maybe it was the piano wall. It could be the piano wall as
the
well.
mirror on the upstairs hold last time.
It
And I think
could
was
be
to
the
their
piano
detriment
wall.
just a little bit, forfeiting that piano.
well, yeah. So, that comes on through.
That Pico looks straight into the library door? That's what I thought.
Continue.
Don't you get a Castle Mirror, Jaeger, Bandit, Smoke? Yeah, we don't play Valkyrie.
I'm pretty sure.
But that's
that
not the
they
point. The
were
point isn't the operator, it's about the setup.
Yeah, no worries, guys.
Look at this, they do the exact same setup with this wall being reinforced and this wall being open, and then they castle this and this. We don't do this one always because it's situational depending on the playstyle, but yeah.
It'll get fixed. But yeah, we're seeing the same exact defense setup here from Elevate. And
It was the
it's
hatch.
interesting as well,
So
they're not
you see
trying
that they
to
rehost
force
because the
away
hatch glitched out. They could have ash charged it, they could have naded it, they could have just jumped in the window, pushed red stairs from the first floor. But they call for rehost instead, which is one of those rehosts you could definitely avoid if you wanted to.
England here is opening up that wooden table. The reason he's doing that is because it is
Once they are at bronze and below, and I don't know what you start training them. Honestly, dude, if you got like a bunch of bronze people in your team, like in a team you need to coach, I wouldn't say it's coachable. Because if you're literally bronze, you fucking suck at every single aspect of the game.
England's just taking
Like
that away
being
right
bronze
now.
is like,
Does not want to deal with that.
my mom is
There
probably
no
silver.
echo
I'm
on
not
the
even
Elevate
kidding.
lineup, so
Like
they will
being
not
bronze
have
is
nearly as much
good
disruption
luck
as
coaching that.
Continuum.
Not trying to be negative here, but
Continuum won their
it's hard.
attack round of this
they like
before.
every single fundamental in the game.
Came
It's
down
hard.
to Canadian being allowed up that white staircase on Ash.
Yeah, though this year. We need to do the same reinforcements and same operators. You can make different rotation. Maybe you can't. I'm not sure. I guess you need to do the same thing, yeah. You do.
Not gonna let that
This
happen.
time playing in a much more
I don't know. I haven't really thought about reinforcements and stuff because we always mix it up, but you need to pick the same
Yeah,
bomb
as
side
well,
operators at least.
They do have the mirrors again, so they're not going to forfeit piano control necessarily, which means that the Continuum players also won't be able to simply, because when you have full control of piano, right now in the current meta, it's not as influential as it used to be.
One of our guys is shit
You
with
can
meta
freely
knowledge. His
move
reaction
onto
time
the
is
white
speed is
stairs
A
if you have
plus
that,
though.
and if you move onto the white
How can you
stairs
be
from the
bronze if you
hallway,
got such good reaction
piano.
time there?
then you can completely cut off half of the roamer rotation, and then the other half of the roamer rotation is cut off by having
Alright,
that
switch with
drop
breaching
down
charges. That's
and
actually
having
really
one
good.
player simply wait on it,
'Cause of
or
the
putting
castle.
a more on
It's really
top
good.
of red
It's really
stairs.
clever.
Because you have to remember, anyone who's on the second floor on this particular defense will only wait for them to
This
get
is
back
good though.
up
They got
to
piano
white or
control.
red
They got
stairs.
cigar
That's the only way
control.
for a defender
Blackbeard's alive.
to
125 of the clock.
advantage.
Valkyrie camera dead.
was quickly picked off
Like
here
this
by
is
Young.
looking really good, right?
Castle barricade
But they need to
opened up.
keep the momentum.
Inside the freezer is watching cameras. Gio is watching a couple as well.
Need to make a decision here.
Peak, but if England steps out too
Right now
early,
they're waiting for
keep his head
frags.
cleaned off. Gio down through the trapdoor.
Uh-oh.
Oh, C4.
Up onto one. Boom. Young goes down. They figured out
Just,
where he was sitting.
just like that,
and
Blackbeard
camera
did.
inside,
Just like that.
Cigar
Necrox is not even watching the rotation from the balcony. Not even. And Blackbeard dies.
that entire time. They knew Young liked to sit there and wait for that smoke pick out. That
Oh
allowed
my
that quick
God.
rotate from Gio. Laxing though is peeking around the white stairs. This time he does not let Canadian in, as we said, figuring out how how CTM pushed this, and Elevator shutting them out quickly. NBK picked off as England peeked from freezer, flashed inside. The
Oh,
ring,
dude, this is
corridor, does
madness.
quite a bit with
Smoking
Gio,
down
but he
35
doesn't
seconds
die.
left. 4
This
versus
guy picking up
fucking
across
5
that
versus
line,
1,
leaving
dude.
just one alive, and that
What
doesn't last
happened?
long.
What exactly happened? Like, how did it fall apart so fast?
Take his head clean off.
Like, how did they all just die? So, watch this. IQ on the balcony, not doing fuck all, probably masturbating.
Gio down
Oh,
through the
rip
trapdoor.
Blackbeard, right? Goodbye, Blackbeard. I don't. He even knows he's there, pretty much, right?
Sends up onto one.
Oh,
Young
that's
goes
it.
Down. They figured out where he was sitting.
Alright, so
They had
Blackbeard's
his
dead.
camera inside
What happens
Cigar
next?
that entire time. They knew Young like to sit there and wait for that smoke pick
What's
up.
the plan? Do they
That
take
allowed
piano?
that quick
Or do they push in piano and Ash dies white stairs, I guess?
rotate
Or
from G.
piano?
Laxing, though, is peeking around the white stairs. This time he does not let Canadian in, as we
Yeah,
said.
white stairs.
Figuring out how how CTM push this, and Elevator shutting them out quickly. NBK picked off as they could peek from Freezer. Flashed inside the blueprint
He's
corridor,
losing
does
gunfights.
fight a bit with Geo, but neither of them die.
Like Mirror is on the camera right now. Like Mirror is just laying here on the camera the entire round. They don't even need 5 players. Holy shit.
Another good read from Elevate, and it only took a couple minutes for them to figure out
Interesting.
exactly how Continuum were taking this particular bomb site. 1 round lost on that particular hold, and they figured it out. They figured out that Continuum is pushing their way through piano. They're pushing their way up.
Hibana will hedge bucks out. They bring Twitchy recharges. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. That's actually smart.
There was no pressure from underneath.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
And there was no adaptation in their strategy. It was just kind of the same
Again,
old, same old.
They didn't play Glass. They didn't play Montan.
That attack started
I'm
to
disappointed,
falter,
man.
Starting out with the
Even if
Valkyrie got the
CTM don't
C4
want to play those
that was a
operators, it's
little
like, it's
kind
the
of
meta.
gone
You're not gonna
across
win
the
without
head
it.
there.
They're
He
so
was,
impactful
I
right
think,
now.
designated flank hold from underneath.
Like, honestly, I don't think Elevate would be so
CTM,
dominant
they
on
are
this map
trying to
without the
read
Glass.
Elevate here. They are trying to figure
New
them out.
mousepad? Yeah.
They have the pieces in position. They just have to execute on it properly. And
They said they were tired of the meta? That's a bullshit excuse.
So they're heading upstairs.
Doesn't matter if you're tired of the meta, it's your job to play the meta. It's what you get money to do, basically. Like, that's how it works. Well, there's been too much play by the time what happened, and lack of missing which the game is struggling to hold, I understand them. I don't know.
Use that same kind of push in through
I don't know.
the cigar doorway and plant just inside. Last time it did go very well for them as they were able to clear out that freezer quickly. But Continuum, you have to show some kind of learning here, some kind of adjusting in how you made that happen.
Do you know what my headshot rate is? I have no idea. I'm not a headshot player, so it's probably pretty low.
Been completely compartmentalized. They do not leave anything to chance. They cover their roamers.
And when people have been playing matches,
They
yeah, we got a
limit
salary.
the amount of ground that they
We
need.
get paid
They
every
don't force
month.
their way into piano unnecessarily
Even if we don't
because
have
it's
Pro
not part of
League.
their strat, and it
Like, we're
clearly isn't.
employees, basically.
And it's been working out for them fantastically. They obviously do not want to overexpose themselves.
Oh, they're bringing Buck, I like that.
because
No
they
more
know
Hibana.
CTM is a team that's very
And they got the Thermite again. No Thatcher, they don't need it.
So once again, quickly up onto the roof, they send a couple. Skies and
CTM are playing with Mirror now, so they can actually hold piano, but they also got 2 roamers.
Christmas corridor. Geo is repelling up.
Last time they got dick downs, they brought MVK back to help Kanine this time.
Generate some fear and confusion.
Yeah,
Now that
the one
drones
drone
have
down.
gone around a little bit more,
Easy
they're
peasy.
deciding it's time to begin a push to
Kanine was
try
even confused that Ane wasn't using glass and he thought everybody was behind, then he just stopped playing him, what people do. Yeah,
one more repelling, another one from the floor,
yeah,
so couldn't make it in through the window, but
that was weird.
nothing too
I
dangerous.
thought
not like
he
it's
liked playing
all the way
glass.
down instead.
And there's a lot of utility to be off the board though. 2 grenades from Sledge.
Am I even a
potentially
player?
kill.
Nah, dude.
If not,
How many
barbed
kills do I
wire.
have? I don't know, I don't count.
So, Buck rotating around.
And here
Oh,
come
and
those
there must be an
grenades
ADS
that I
there,
think
right?
they were
Oh my
expecting-
god, not
That I
again.
think they were expecting Sledge to be
Not
throwing,
again.
But now Buck will get one in.
He does
Wait, they didn't have an ADS there?
and just see your feet. There
They
you go, he
didn't
picks it
have an
up.
ADS
Alright,
there?
A lot of grenades
Oh,
wasted,
dude, I'm
but
tilted.
at least
I'm
one
so
important one
tilted.
did
How
its
does that
job, but
work?
they do get rewarded with a kill because
Like, your
it's
entire
taken out by
strat is
Geo
based
elsewhere now
around
as
having
well.
Mirror
Seems
alive.
trying to come back up the white
And he
staircase.
dies from a
They've opened up the
nade,
wall
which
into
can be
piano and have
ADS so
control in
easily.
there now. Slash over the far side of 8. There is barbed wire already
What,
killed there.
multiply
He
unit?
smoke
It
grenade
doesn't
from
matter,
nowhere,
dude.
and he is
Multiply
blocking
unit
up a
doesn't
little
matter.
way as Geo takes down the Crocs now
I mean,
too.
they're just finding
Inside the
frags
freezer.
everywhere.
Was gonna do
Rushing
that.
in through the
Covering
smoke.
this
Oh,
smoke.
planting.
Down
Oh,
from
this
above,
guy
Sky
dies from the
will drop onto
hatch.
Canadians. He tries to flank up, and
Sly.
now
Okay, so Slyhawk is still alive. That's like what surprises me. Why is Slyhawk the last guy alive?
going through. Slash is the only man standing, and he's going to get pistoled down for Geo's 3rd kill of the
I feel
round.
like they're playing too passive too.
Elevate have got Continuum figured on attack.
Like, I would
and
rather have
defense.
Slash die,
So
try and
it's,
stop them,
I think
rather than
3 or
just
4
like not
times already.
trying
That was
and
a good
like
read by
letting them
Elevate.
plan. Because his
So you
team
saw
is
those
falling
grenades,
apart, right?
Obviously, we saw 3 missed,
Not much you can do
unfortunately,
about it.
from Elevate, but they got the most important one, the 4th one. And those grenades
Slash
were
Hawk?
very specifically
Slash Hawk?
targeted to get rid of the mirror who was playing on those mirror windows.
Slash
Once
Hawk?
you've gotten rid of her, it's a lot easier for your players then to push in through
This is
the
the round I was
cigar
talking about?
doorway and get the bomb
Last
plant
round?
down. But at that point, there had already been a pick from Glass, and then another pick right
CTM looks really
after
bad in this
onto
match. They
another
look pretty
player.
bad on
At that
Cafe, that's
point,
for sure.
it was 2 versus 5, I believe, and the round was basically over. So this is elevated.
So apparently they do some
knowing the
crazy
way
shit
that
now that we
Continuum
haven't
is
seen
holding
before.
their bomb site,
Like
adjusting
playing what,
themselves,
library or
because we
something?
saw Elevate's not putting that second mirror in the bathroom. They're reinforcing that wall. They're playing very conservatively on their service on their freezer
Favorite
side
operator
upstairs.
Valkyrie.
So they're trying to be a step ahead
I like
of
these
Continuum here, and it
statistics.
really, I think Continuum maybe
Nice.
are a little
Did
bit of
CTM
a
lose
step
this
behind
map?
on this
Yeah,
particular
5-1.
map.
Or so, like 5-1 or 5-2.
Where Elevate set up their final
They lost pretty hard.
or possibly final defense on this lower floor. A couple of holes made in the wall for sound propagation for a little bit. Some cameras placed up by GU2, and one will be thrown out the window, I'd imagine. In
Library hold? I believe so, yeah.
and then tuck themselves in for the long dark night. We do have skies on Bandit for the first time this game when they come down here.
I think they do, don't they?
That's for batteries.
Yeah, like they're castling this library door.
Probably a preference pick.
Yeah, it's just
I think that's a castle, at least.
and I'm going to be running around
Yeah,
doing
it was.
some
And then they castle
gadgets
the
there.
other one as well.
He is going to lose them here on the white staircase, but
Not really
it's
sure
exactly
why you want to
what
hold
he wants.
libraries so offensively, but
Kind of just a may as well.
guess
thing,
we'll find out.
suppose. He has, I believe.
Got to get those 20 points.
Yeah,
I
he
guess
has
it
barbed wire
makes
hits
you
before
hold B
either one.
easier.
It's very useful for the
I would
team, I
assume.
guess. And again, they are in a very dominant position right now, so he can kind of pick and choose as he pleases what operators he plays.
also
Especially
Elevate
considering the way
playing
that they're going,
Valkyrie
so it looks
against
like
an
they're gonna be
IQ
playing
is
this,
kind of,
bomb site.
in my opinion, it's kind of bad.
Slightly roamer heavy. There's
Like when
nothing
you
really
figure
to
out
opt
that the
for,
enemy
though,
has an
because it's
IQ,
interesting
just
to
go
note
away
the
from
play
Valkyrie,
tactics
dude.
by
Play
Elevate
something more
upstairs.
useful.
CTM, they're gonna drone this
You
out.
know?
They're gonna take full.
Like you could
throttle
play
up
mirror
into
here
this
to
piano
even
room
make
and then
a
start
library
opening
even
up with- or
stronger.
Opening up the floor
But yeah.
with Buck onto England and Geo.
Well, here's what Elevate have got though. that you
Holding
can see
library
that
is good, dude. I'm
whole
telling you
middle
guys. I don't know. I don't feel like it is.
white stairway down. They've castled
Like, what do you
off
want to
the
achieve with
the
that?
red stairway down and have control
It's just
of
making a safe zone that you can
Christmas
ignore
because
pretty
plus
much.
this castle barricade to block flank. So they have split this map into a bit of a Z
They hold
shape.
reading rooms and skies can in the hallway, I
Downstairs,
guess, but I
the
still don't
reading rooms, the
understand.
white stairs in this whole
Like
thing
it's a
through
B take, right? Like it's an
They're
NTB.
attempting to force
But
the
what if they
attackers
tag A?
into their own
What
little
do you
channels.
achieve if they
Yeah,
tag
so
A?
they don't need the
That's what
control
most teams
upstairs
do.
because even though they've
Also, they
locked
don't
up
reinforce the
the
hatch, which is like,
when
if you don't reinforce the hatch in library, then how are you gonna hold it?
They're going to be walking into a trap. Elevate have already pre-set up.
Yeah, I'm very surprised they took Cafe as well. I feel like CTM should have banned Cafe, because last time I played against them, it was like a 4-0, and they kind of know what CTM does, so...
Inside the mining room and the train room. Shots are rattling off all over the place. Geo's low, but Canadian Slash and MBK have taken a little
So they're
bit
playing
as
a
well.
very old school Cafe strat here, CTM. They're literally just trying to pick frags from above. They don't have a Thermite. They don't, like, they have a mirror, but what exactly are they gonna try and mirror here? Oh, sorry, Hibana here.
Step up now as we're down to a minute on the clock.
Like, they're not gonna get frags from vertical play at all. They have no open area control, they have no library control.
Pre-fire from the Crocs.
They barely have top floor control. There's like 45 left.
Bandit easily is checking cameras from behind. England somehow still inside the train room is alive and is healthy, while Geo is right down on the floor below. One more drone coming in from Continuum. They're still trying to find out as much as they can about where these Elevate defenders are sitting, but they've only got 20
They haven't done
seconds
anything.
to go. Canadian pushing forward.
Like 23 seconds left, they still haven't done anything.
Edge does just about get seen by Skies, and that's all he needs.
They have no
Put it in the
strats.
side of
It's
the head and
like,
shuts him out. Young
where's
becomes
the, like, this entire wall hasn't been breached yet. Not a single mirror, oh sorry, Hibana has been breached. The hatch is probably open, I would assume, but
down to a similar spot. Now Skies picks around and takes
But
down the Crocs
what's the
and gets
end game
away
here?
into
What are they
Reading
trying to
find
do?
another day. Comes around again and finds another one onto Young. England has taken out Slash, and MBK is the only man standing. He gets laxing, but then is shut out by easily.
Nothing.
And that's map 1 in the bag.
nothing.
Wow, that was a nice setup by Elevate.
I'm just
something
not
we
sure
haven't
what the
seen before.
actual
That
purpose
CT
of
we're talking
CTM is.
about,
It's like they're
setting
playing
up the
ranked right
base
now,
on
right?
the
And
second floor,
they're like,
the way
let's
that
just rush
CTM
in
were
and find
predict.
frags,
Unfortunately,
and then
they
just
were-
plan because
CTM
we're a
thought
game,
they had
like
everything
we're a
going
couple
for them.
players
They had
ahead.
the upstairs could
That's what it feels like.
Sweet
They
playoff
didn't do
games
anything.
and looking for
They
one of
just
those
bucked the
top
floor for
spots.
2 minutes straight, and then they
kind of
lost.
an upset would it be? What kind of a land final
Like,
would it be to not have?
That's crazy.
there? That would just be
That's
odd.
crazy.
But it's entirely possible that that's exactly what we will be seeing here. There is no
It's actually
Thermite coming
crazy.
out from the Continuum, so they're likely to be going for a standard lobby take. And the way that the meta has been evolving in this game so far, is especially on maps like Oregon, Cafe, Border, in this particular season, it is kind of a stale strategy, simply trying to open up the lobby drop down. They could maybe go for a construction take or something along those lines, but without the Thermite, you're kind of...
CTM sucks? No, it's not like CTM sucks, he's just weak on this map, apparently. Like, they 5-0 them on Oregon, spoiler alert.
In the closet, at least.
So, something a little bit rarer.
I look like FaZe Blaze again? A lot of people
as far
tell
as
me
the
that.
Oregon defenses go.
I don't know who it is, though.
Wherein they have a heavy presence
A
staying
lot of people have
in
been
their
telling me
low
that, though.
and in the bomb site.
So they're playing Capitao, that's super interesting.
Meeting in
No Blackbeard, no Montan, no glass.
With 1 or 2 downstairs, but right now they
Very,
still
very
have
off meta
a
here.
portion
They
of
got
this
4
world,
grenades though.
and not a lot of defensive
It's
setup
pretty good.
upstairs.
Yeah, Jaeger's the only person who is roaming right now, and it looks like he's in really
So
good
Elevate is
position. He
doing
can
the
easily
old
fall
classic
back
go,
to
let's
the
hold
site
it with
without
double
exposing
mirror,
himself
smoke
at all by simply
C4.
walking down those stairs.
Have one guy to roam watch towers, they can late rotate, and then the second guy can rotate up via the one tower windows. Super, super basic, nothing new, nothing exciting.
But
Laxing did meeting hole,
CTM also attacking very standardly, looking for basic Valkyrie cameras.
Continuum already have control of
Hatch
the
hasn't been
spot
opened
here
yet,
now.
which is kind of
Couple
slow,
holes
but
in
whatever.
towards meeting, and I'm sure would have seen Laxing get into that
Like, there's no
state.
reason not to open the hatch, but
Not going to be alive much longer.
I guess we're
if they
chilling.
continue to do anything about it.
Like, everyone is just
not
waiting
need
for
to
it, so
apply pressure to
kinda
Laxing
slow.
right now. They know he's there, but they don't have to challenge him strategically. All they have to do is open that drop and start working.
they still have it, like,
but they are
everyone
gonna
is
opt
waiting for the
to
hatch to
try
be
and
open, but they haven't opened it yet. It's just
little
like,
bit the game of tag with him. and
NVK wins a gun straight though, that's
NVK
good.
does shut him out and take him down. They
What was his
are
5? Jaeger's
well
dead.
aware, actually, of Sky's upstairs as well.
Now the hatch gets open, like a minute later.
Their drone spotted Laxing. Canadian is up in the attic, but it's not going to go all the way through. And now they are starting to make holes and
Canadian stopped there, you saw it?
this trapdoor.
I think Slash has been droning for a solid like 2 minutes
There
now
are holes,
almost.
in fact, in the window at the top of this.
He's
I think
droning.
Sky's position may
So how do you plan without Blackbeard and Montana and Glass?
realize he's not too much.
Because I know they're gonna win this round, right?
Towards the actual site.
But
Down
how?
to a minute. They've already taken out the barbed wire at the bottom of this main staircase, and there was
Yeah, exactly,
there,
Savvy,
really.
exactly.
So it's going to come down to England's smoke grenades.
Alright,
here.
so
This is a banner charge, so yeah,
not Bandit juggling the window, interesting. That's a mistake. Bandit is too busy roaming. Wasting smoke grenades too early, okay. No ADS, so they get naded. I probably got fat shit, to be honest. They failed the smoke. They failed the second smoke. This is like watching CTM on Cafe. They have no idea what they're doing.
Skies is the last man standing. He went back down into the corridor.
seems
Hasn't
like-
have to come out against 4. This is never going to happen in Skies, no matter how good of a player you are. So that will be round 1.
Honestly, if they bandit juggled the wall, the mirror wall, they would have just won that round like straight up.
Right. Yeah. So that's
And
not
there's
the
nothing they
exact
can do about the
amount
mirror,
of
the
beat
bandit
that we've
juggle on
seen
mirror
from
walls.
Elevate on
So
Cafe.
Elevate
It's
is
clear
so
that
free.
This is going to be a much closer map right off the bat.
Why are we
Continuum
screaming?
laying
I don't
down
know,
a
dude.
Basic strategy of simply let's take the lobby, open
Holy
the drop,
moly.
Capitao bolt, Habana open the.
They didn't even
closet,
do anything
and
special. They just like they got one free frag on Jaeger, then they
basic, and
freely
again,
Hibana the
it's
mirror
anything
window,
from
and then the
Elevate's
smoke
strike
fucked
counter
up
that
all
they
3
tried to,
smokes, and then they just
put a little bit
lost.
of roamer pressure into meeting hall, but that's not really going to accomplish anything.
Interesting. At Pro League level, missing these type of smokes is pretty bad. Yeah, it happens though. I mean, I do it as well sometimes. But failing all 3, it's pretty bad, man.
No, they're likely to have maybe a slightly heavier roamer strategy going on here. Maybe Canadian's going to be roaming on the west side of the building.
Pretty
Who
feels bad,
knows?
man.
He does have that pulse, which is something we did not see from Elevate.
How did they win first round? They just honestly they just walked down the stairs and they just planned it because the enemy smoke player messed up pretty badly. Pretty badly. Oh, Necros' favorite attacker is Thatcher? Oh,
Honestly,
interesting.
I have to say, I would be a little bit disappointed if both.
Let's see, next team said they
are
plan
gonna opt
basement
to
5
go
vs
for a
5.
lobby
What?
drop take.
That's crazy. So it's just like Elevate failing to hold it basically, right?
But from Elevate, we're actually not seeing a Capitao. Now, if they decide to go for that lobby take, it is going to limit them somewhat that they don't have that Capitao bolt to negate, you could say, I guess, the Mira in that closet. The Mira being in that closet, having a smoke playing behind that and allowing him to use his smokes to deny your plant could cost you the round 9 times.
Interesting.
We still have the Hibana who could still blow the mirror window like we saw done before. Yes, of course, Capitao makes it a lot easier, but...
Right.
Maybe the strategy was to Bandit just juggle Capitao bolts him. No, you cannot get bolted there. You cannot get bolted there.
We have seen a number of teams
Like,
do
if you
exactly
play in the
that. Just have
corner, you
somebody
cannot
like,
get
for
hit by the
example,
bolt.
Blaz,
I
just
tested
wait
that
for
like
the
7,000 times.
perfect moment, wait for the smoke to peak,
Because we
throw
used to
smoke
do
to
it
peak,
without
and
Bandit juggling the
just
mirror.
get the shot off and kill him. So
Gio has been doing
Not
that very
possible.
well, or did do that
Oh,
very
yeah.
well on Cafe. Those quick reactions, those pre-aim shots. He
Was
on
playing
the ball,
Fetcher, watching
so if you're
flank,
gonna trust him
yeah.
to do that, that's a good way to go with it.
we do have all 5 of the Continuum players actually in the site again. So both of these teams playing very similarly on this defense, trying to anchor
Oh,
as
they play
hard
Pulse on
and as
Oracle?
long
That's so
as
cool.
possible, try and stall out
That's
the
so
round.
cool.
And
Playing
it
poses
is,
to Valkyrie.
again, a lobby
Oh,
take
no
coming
way,
out from
please.
Elevate.
Catch open,
Oh, that
C4
was
up
such a
through
nice
the
try, though.
Canadian, but he doesn't touch anyone. Hardly sent to
I
his
like
camp
that,
just
though.
about, but then he's
Oh, you
given
see?
up.
Oh, you see that? Who's that? Is that Bandit? Bandit juggling in the mirror window? Is that actually Bandit? Bandit juggling in the mirror window, as I said you should do? CTM knows how to play this map. CTM knows what to do. They've watched my video. They got it. Stain with the 3 months resub. Welcome back to the new dude. It's good old Stain is back. Favorite music streamer. Oh, thank you, Stain. Stainstein. Welcome back to the new dudes. Welcome back to the Busemus Club, dude. I appreciate it. You see? They got it. They got both Hibana charges. CTM knows what the fuck they're doing. Easy, right? Easy. It's not harder than that. It's that simple. It's not harder than that. It's so easy.
They're gonna have a lot of trouble getting through this particular hold now with the
Third favorite streamer. Oh, are we doing the Darius meme now, sorry? The third Darius meme? That's a good smoke. So what's the plan here, Elevate? You're smoking it, but you're not doing anything. Oh. Is that really gonna work? No way.
Does he know?
Wait, that's actually gonna go down. Yeah, that's actually gonna go down. 5 versus 5. A minute into the round. A minute 30 maybe. That's crazy.
This is really bad for Continuum. They thought they were in a good hold, but it's all
How do you retake this?
backwards. Slash gets down. He does come up the backstairs through meeting MVK.
Alright, that's how you retake it. Okay.
Has traded Slash
MVK
out,
is a
though.
beast.
Still 4 defenders up though. Maxing in kitchen and the Crocs will take Geo down.
You're just winning every.
Flanking around and it
Wow.
is another trade. Sky's grabbing one. Canadians in meeting and there's just sheer numbers here.
NVK won in the round, easy. Holy shit.
Yes, the plant went down and they
NVK is
weren't expecting
nuts.
it. Yes, they lost control.
NVK is
of that front
actually
side, but
nuts.
Their rumors coming up through meeting hall weren't locked out by
Wow.
Elevate well enough, and they paid the price.
He got 3 kills. He got the guy in school, he got the guy in kitchen, he got the guy in open area, or like lobby or whatever.
Put them in a good position earlier.
3 kills.
Unfortunately for Smoke, the stipulation that you can stall out the rest of the round is that
So, classic mistake from Elevate not to actually hold meeting door.
which is what we were
Just bad luck maybe, I'm not sure, I didn't watch it, but
he actually made
pretty
it work
classic
this
mistake.
time. NVK got well, a nice 3K.
do people need to work on the smoke throws or something? Yeah, like throwing smokes is pretty hard in the new patch, because like they don't curve as much.
They head back onto
So,
attack. They once
it's
again
pretty hard to land them
Capitao,
proper in Oregon.
but they are attacking the upstairs side.
Base Penta Fragger? Junas. Definitely Junas. Junas has no patience when it comes to like holding angles, but he's an amazing fragger. Junas is the kind of guy that is like roid rage. Oh wait, that's the Fabian strat. Mirror window here. Mirror. Sorry, first up there. First up there. First up in dining.
I mean, it's technically
Oh,
viable.
oh,
There's a lot
oh!
of-
Is he going? Ah, I thought he's
a lot
going
of
dining.
stuff people
Fuck.
would say, Frost and Pro League, that's hilarious, that doesn't make any sense. The thing is in a lot of these situations, when you have pros going against pros, the action gets so fast-paced, and you
Yeah.
can sometimes
I like
focus
Frost in this
so
map a
much
lot.
intently on your
Like Fabian plays it
opponent that
sometimes.
you will forget to
Whenever
look
Fabian's
down
bored, he's
for
like,
the
"I'm gonna play
cross
Frost now, guys.
When it's such a
Watch
rare
me get a
occasion,
first trap kill." He got so excited every time.
You're not looking for it all the time.
Right, that as well.
But as I say, it's not too rare for Elevate to do so.
NVK chop fragger NA. He
Continuum
might
had
be.
that
Yeah, he might
position.
be.
They are on the ball. They should be half expecting it.
They did bring the Capitao because they were anticipating.
So they're bringing Capitao
basement
again,
defense
assuming it's
again
basement
from
defense, as
Elevate,
Kixi
but I don't
said.
think that's gonna hit them
Uh,
much at all on this take.
But
They don't
Capitao
have
is
a Thermite.
pretty damn good for kitchen. Oh, sorry, kit's
Oh,
attack.
yeah,
Because you can flame between
They don't have a
windows.
Thermite,
You
which
can
means that
flame
they
the
are not
rotation
gonna be able to
holes.
go for- oh,
That's a really good wall bang,
Free
actually.
fire through the wall does tag him up a little bit, but as he tries to
He's
run
playing
away, Canadian
flashbangs on
pointing
Capitao,
garage
though.
for him, they shut him
That's really
down.
good. So what they do is that they go in bathroom and they pre-fire the wall, forcing the guy in Zulu to go back towards main lobby to rotate back to safety, and then
Bolts
Canadian
out
just
of the
rushes in
picture.
garage
Good
and takes the
roam
guy
from
out.
Continuum. This is
The only
more
difference I would like to see there
likely
is
we were
Buck
expecting
being
to
there
see.
and Capitao being where Buck is, because Buck can actually buck this wall.
well, this is
But I
an
guess you can just
example
shoot
of
it like
what
he
happens
is.
when Elevate does not
A bit
have
slower, but
direct
yeah.
counters to everything Continuum is doing on a map.
Wait. Sledge is standing here, okay? Sledge was like here before. Hibana is here. Why doesn't Sledge just sledge this wall? Why are we Hibanaing this? Whatever. Just
Sledge was right
whatever.
beside him. Why didn't he just swing his hand?
Well,
Oh, that's what
because
Pengu said. That's what Pengu
it's
said.
a
Okay.
bonus job. She doesn't have any other job in this particular
Alright.
round. They figure, hey, why not?
Alright.
Basically,
Fair enough.
is the sum of that.
Fair enough.
Shots
This is
come through the
funny.
floor, just miss NBK.
Oh, 2 ults.
And
You'll get it. Second try.
the grenades are going up into the floor above to try and shuffle
I think that Caesar really good, or just their opponents didn't play that well? A mixture. I mean, Caesar's a good team for sure, but they also did have opponents where they were seeming to have like unlucky games. Why would you open this wall? The reason you're gonna open that wall is so that for the late kitchen rotation. Like they can go into meeting and they can impact grenade as you follow the meeting into kitchen and they can flank. And by making those picos, you're gonna hold that from dining. It seems like Elevate's ADSs are like potatoes. Does the name work? Okay. Nice. So 3 versus 3. They have no Hibana charges left. They've spent 2 nades already, maybe more. And I'm assuming they have smokes left on smoke. There's no way Elevate should lose this. There's no way. Unless you do that, then yes, you will lose. This is a nice angle, though. This is a really nice angle. Smoke comes out too late, though. The game is already in generator. He could plant if he had the bomb, but he doesn't. Oh, Pengu's dying. Oh, 2 versus 2. This Jaeger needs to stop peeking. Like, this Jaeger needs to stop fucking peeking, boy. Why are you peeking? Oh, the timing. Honestly, Jaeger lost in that round so hard. Like, Smoke is smoking this, and while Smoke is smoking this, Jaeger wants to kill this guy. It's like 2 different plans. Smoke is like, I'm gonna stall, and Jaeger's like, I'm gonna peek.
Too much of the west of the building.
Really bad team play.
Continuum, allowing that buck to come from underneath and take out the heavy anchors on the side.
They will lose 5-0. Yeah,
and
they
then
do.
After that, Elevate, they started their adjustment. They started to try and
Just Elevate playing poorly in this map. Not really knowing the limits and whatnot.
They just got a little too aggressive.
Oh, I see already. Thank you, Lowest.
Mattered in those last 20 seconds, and as such,
this is weird, dude. This is weird.
And now they are up.
I'm not sure why we're gonna do that. Currently a very one-sided game indeed. Elevate bring out Blackbeard, okay, and Glass. No IQ, no Thatcher. But again, Continuum doesn't play Bandit. If Continuum play Blackbeard here, they could stall Attic for like forever, but whatever.
They'll try to take tower control. They'll try to push their way into the
Muscafe Elevate's pick Oregon, pick CTM. I'm pretty sure that CTM picked Oregon. Like, because like I know they like Oregon, and they also played Oregon last time I beat them. So I would assume that CTM picked Oregon, but I'm not sure.
What Continuum has been doing with that the west side of the building take, that's a little bit of an older strategy, but it works. They both work.
They both work.
Jumps out, throws a camera outside those toy little shower doors straight up.
That'll be on the windmill.
Over to the dining side. We'll throw another one out to that side as well.
It's likely that the
I heard
windmill
he was using chat baiting shit. Oh, he's about Brazil or?
It's one that Elevate used themselves.
Yeah.
Rip Slice, you're gonna get fucked? I don't know, I think we'll be fine, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
All it takes is for all 5 of the players on the team who are to forget about the fact that
oh no! You guys see that? Oh my god, that's so unlucky. That's so unlucky. He goes to the drone. The timing is unreal. Look at this. Look at this, dude.
All it takes is for all 5 of the players on the team who are to forget.
He gets the drone. You see that? He goes. He was watching this. He goes down to the drone and then he peeks. Oh, and they shoot. Oh, that hurts, dude. Like he saw her too.
That's a huge driving force.
Oh my, that's so unlucky. I'm so sad watching that. Holy moly.
Canadian might be able to hold his own. He has a very good setup here as a pulse. If he plays
oh, ADS in kitchen. Actually playing for it, huh? Glass getting picked out randomly by a smoke right on the stairs. Interesting.
Right. Yeah, if Canadian and Necrox play conservatively downstairs, they will be able to hold out this attack from Elevate, and it seems
you can
like
go back 14 seconds with JL. Oh, I didn't know that. I had no idea.
Both of these teams are kind of.
I know everyone for this unlucky of ruined. Yeah, he got ruined.
And there you see the Hibana charges on the kitchen. It's pretty much carbon copy.
So what's the play from Elevate? They got kitchen control.
Yeah.
They have. I haven't taken control of anything else right now. No big watchtower. They have small watchtower, obviously. So right now they don't really have any options. Like if they want to attack kids windows with Blackbeard, they need big watchtower control. And if they don't want to do that, well then they need to stop pushing white stairs with a Blackbeard.
out safely again for a little bit more delay. Comes back around.
Oh
Free
my
peeks,
god,
does take
dude.
easily down before
The
getting
fact
traded
that
out by
Kanine
Eagles.
trades 1-for-1 there is blowing my
He knew how he
mind.
needed to play that, and it was slow, but he got a little bit of antsy there. But at least he traded himself back. That's the important thing.
Yeah, so 3v3 once again. The attackers are where we thought maybe repelling on B.
So, you see this area, right? If you want to attack kids windows, you need edge control. You take edge control by taking big watchtower down here by Hibanaing it or Thermiting it. Hibana's dead, which means that going kids isn't an option. And they got edge control, right? So pushing armory stairs is really, really hard. Glass is dead. So you cannot push generator. You can literally only push generator window, 51 window, hobo window, white stairs. You could push armory stairs, but it's suicide. Like, it's so hard to win this for Elevate.
Look at where that slash
Like,
hook
double
is hiding
barbed wire,
behind
one
the
barbed wire
window.
here,
If
one
none of
barbed
the
wire here in the
attackers
player.
drone him out in that
Like, they
position,
know they
it's an
cannot
easy
go kids.
jump
They're
on
holding
the
kids from
one
Etzik. It's so
of
good.
them. We're vaulting
Like,
into the
perfect setup.
Also want to comment on
They have an ADS as well there. Like, he cannot get naded, unluckily.
because of how Continuum attacked this site.
Yeah, so Blackbeard's gonna go A window, probably.
If they then were expecting a similar thing, Rook Armor defend against that, and at the very least forces out a second grenade from the
Right, slash hook?
Stands up
Slash
on the
hook?
window,
What?
Will lose that fight to Laxing only
You could have
just
just laid under the
does
window
keep
for like
attackers
5
in that
seconds and
one-man
he would have won.
advantage. The Croc's now using the smoke grenades.
Alright,
Does
that's
knock out
huge.
guys in that back
Doesn't
staircase.
matter though, like they just rotate smoke into kids and they still win.
That
But whatever. Yeah, it's 21 seconds left, they got 2 smoke grenades, you win.
join it too. Another smoke grenade
Here
out,
comes the
ready
nade,
for
but that's an
The
ADS.
entire attacking team is setting up on this window, but there's only 15 seconds left,
Maybe
and
they
his
just
smoke
died,
is still
apparently.
alive. He can stall out this entire
And
round.
smoke.
So 5 seconds will be left after that.
Oh, he
English
jumps
comes
into
on
smoke.
He's gonna push forward,
One.
get taken down. He does trade the Crocs down. C4 comes through, Skies will get dropped off, and the smoke was enough to finish out in the Croc.
I'm surprised that Ash survived the smoke grenade because she was like 1 health there, but
Elevate, they put themselves in a good position to pick off the anchors on
Yeah.
the site, and then they simply
He's loose.
forfeited those positions.
nothing you can do there.
To opt instead to vault their way through one particular
Slice did a
window.
1-5
They
score on
had
Oregon, I
the
think,
man
and 2-7 to the
advantage.
map,
They had
yeah.
everything going in their favor. The time was ticking down. They needed to
Honestly, you
make
need good aims to play the UMP because of the UMP is slow fire rate. I mean, you need good aim for every single weapon, but since you have a slow fire rate weapon, I guess you could technically say you need more precision, yeah.
Forceful play on the window, and it could have worked if it weren't for the smoke.
Slash is playing like he did on Era to aggro peek and everything. Yeah, I mean, I understand why you want to peek Blackbeard there. Like, it's like a free frag, and if you get it, you know you're winning, for like guaranteed. But with 30 seconds left on the clock and you got smoke alive, it's like playing for the wrong win condition. You don't need to do anything. But it's a very classic mistake for our pro players when they don't play for the winning condition.
I think just one player, but that's all right. Hindsight's 2020. We are now on 4-0 match point continue.
And this is where Elevate
And
needs to
this is
say
looking like
6
the
straight.
opposite of
6
Cafe.
straight.
We are
Yeah, this
almost
is not
certainly.
a map which
Astro has a full mag on head, you think she cares about a little bit of yellow smoke?
So,
Oh, come on,
command phase
Savvy.
did kind of go in their favor, I suppose. But if they have not put
Nekos we
at
know
least
played pretty well with
some
CTM.
practice
Didn't
and
Canadian
conflict,
play well
because
too?
it is clear to me. Like, I think it's clear that.
My opinion,
the way that
replacing King
Elevate's
George by
playing
Slash,
matches
I don't think it
or
matters.
rounds
Like,
is
I don't
because
think
again, they've countered
replacing
They
King
haven't
George
done
with
that,
Slash is the reason
constantly,
that
and it was almost
that this
certain
is
at point we
happening.
might see constantly,
like
unless we
replacing
see
King
some
George with
amazing smelling.
Slash Shark isn't the reason that they don't play Montan. It's not the reason they don't play Blackbeard. It's not the reason they don't play Glass. It's not the reason that they're missing strats and they're like looking like choky on Cafe. Like the reason they're losing 1 versus 1 gunfights has nothing to do with Slash. Slash being Slash is that's what it is, right? Having George would have maybe given them a couple more frags on an individual player, but it wouldn't change how they play as a whole. Like Kanine is the in-game leader, not Slash Shark, not King George. And it's not like King George can play 3 operators himself. He can only play 1. I'm afraid. Look at all the other CTM skins he has. He's been doing very bad. Yeah, but you also need time to adjust to get into a team, right? Like technically you do. You would think that as a pro player, it's so easy to just go from one team to another because you play this game so well. But adjusting to like different callouts and different play styles and just different players and different ways of doing things actually takes a lot of time. It's not that simple. Also, CTM plays different maps than Era did, I believe.
From underneath, and it really just comes down to what Elevate has planned to counter that. Maybe it's the explosive entrance of Laxing from lobby.
Oh, Laxing? Oh, nice. Not sure how that worked, but whatever, it worked. Necros for some rotations. Once again, not much going on. Just like a fucking frag fiesta.
Oh, and he gets slashed, taking
How?
it down easily.
How? How did this guy die? Did he get like pixel? Wait, let me go a little bit down here, a little bit back. How did he die?
In a safe position for now.
Did he get like pixel peeked through the mattress through the wall? Alright, so look where Elevate. Ah, okay, I see how he died. So Elevate is standing on the right hand side of this middle sensor. Like this is the middle, right? And he's standing here, which makes you vulnerable to this angle right here.
Runs away to there.
And look at Slash.
Canadian
Right there.
takes
Right there. Just destroyed. Always stand on this side of the wall. Because, like, Jaeger is peeking the mattress. He can't even see Slash out.
down through the wall. Oh, and he gets
That was
slashed,
good, that was
taken
nice.
down easily through the mattress.
That was really
That's
nice.
a very predictable pre-fire, very old school
Because that's,
stuff.
like, the reason you reinforce this wall is so that you can play on this side of the room. And if you want to reinforce this wall, you play this side of the room. So, Jaeger clearly not understanding the angle here. Clearly.
Works out for them. And with that, Elevate now have to 1v4 for the win. Across
In
takedown,
scrims,
Blackbeard
trying to case
tries
it,
to
they've been
come
winning
back
all
down the
scrims.
window.
That doesn't
Slash is
matter.
coming on through, Diffuser gets dropped, but
Penta
Young's
has
there
always been
with
winning
the
scrims as
5-0
well, but we never
for
win pro league
Continuum
games.
on
Like,
map number 2, which means we are
scrim. The
heading
thing
to
about
the
scrims is that it doesn't
consulate.
matter.
Deciding
People
map
don't
for
play as well in
either
scrims.
game.
Nobody cares in scrims, especially on an NA team, I would imagine.
on Cafe for
NA is a little bit
Elevate,
more loose.
and that is clear that they counter strategy. As everyone always
Like,
says, when
this
there
season
is
is probably one of the seasons we've lost the most scrims, but it's the season we've done the best in Pro League. Because when you lose, you learn more. Like, if you beat everybody 5-0 in scrims, you're not gonna think, oh guys, something's wrong, we can do better. If you lose 5-0, however, that's when you start thinking, right? And it sucks to lose. I'm not gonna say that I like losing, I don't, but you definitely learn more, and you get a better grasp of how well you're actually doing against other teams.
Here coming out from Elevate, they're going a little bit old
It's a
school
good
here.
angle
There's
if
no
you use
castle, which
Ash
is an
above the A window
opportunity
into
here.
kids,
Pin strategy,
top of
which
wall.
is to castle barricades
What do you mean?
doorways and
I'm not sure what you mean.
impact grenade certain walls to
The Ash
adapt
above
the
A
upstairs,
window into kids.
well, layout to the
Yeah, but what are you
defense.
gonna gain from that? Like a nade,
We're
or
going to
what do you mean?
instead see a very high mobility, very
exactly
high
sure.
disruption, very high explosion setup from Elevate. And on the Continuum lineup, no glass, which is kind of an interesting pick in my opinion. They do have a Blackbeard.
Continuum playing Blackbeard.
They haven't really been
Big
playing
respect.
glass all day.
No.
Young. Okay, so
Yeah.
not gonna be sucking my own dick or anything, but CTM said that Blackbeard is a bad operator, and then after Pengu showed them how to play Blackbeard on Consulate, they played Blackbeard on Consulate. Is that a coincidence? I think not.
In fact, the Continuum haven't really touched him at all today.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
Interesting, even more so on this map.
I think they maybe have.
Reveal A window kids to Ash wall. You can see the guy holding kids windows. Oh yeah.
Maybe it's just that they have a lot of.
Definitely.
Trying to bring it back to the old days, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe they have a lot of faith in their gun skill to win the fights without the need for the smoke. Whatever the case be, they are setting themselves up for an admin take. They're going to be probably moving from the east side of the building into the west side, trying to get that plan into A. Young being on this balcony here is going to disrupt any rotation from the defenders onto the A bomb site, and he's put himself here very early in the round, so the only one who's going to
Look, this is how Young dies? Alright, I will.
And he is a smoke, though, so he's going to be able to
So,
probably
if
have a good
smoke
go.
just smokes through this window, Blackbeard dies. Straight up. There's no way Blackbeard survives.
Out there, so now he's got to be very, very careful. You can see Young spraying through that hole in the window, but of course can't
Smoke
quite
him.
find his head
Smoke
to the
him.
other side. Young
Smoke him.
down a little way. The
Not
smoke
the
grenade
stairs.
put out very early on
What?
here, but easily has helped him out by taking down NVK. Sledge
Disappointed.
off the board very early on. Get back to cameras and watch for Blackbeard here to help England out.
A lot of this particular round is going to come down to who wins.
What's
the
he looking for? The drone?
This
Oh,
smoke
yeah.
and that Blackbeard.
Well, there's a couple of shots onto that shield that Young.
I mean,
can't
Young
really
knows he's
turn
there,
down
but he's not
John.
applying any
Then
pressure
stays back
whatsoever.
into hiding. Canadian's drone was there as Young starts to spray a little way through, but then prone for heal. But here comes the push from Continuum back towards the staircase. England another good smoke will delay them, but it's still very early on.
Would I open both those windows as defender? Yeah, I would. I would.
Position
Or at least one of them, so that you can count them when they repel up.
the fall back if Young steps too far out.
Oh no, does he get dicked on by
His
Connector?
drone is no longer watching the
That's
window.
like the #1 Blackbeard mistake. I do this myself. It happened in scrims yesterday with myself when we scrimmed Consulate. I stepped out too far.
Jumps in.
Because it's pretty hard to calculate.
More to England. Good grenade has downed Canadian here. Or a couple of shots.
Wait. Good grenade downed Canadian. Canadian is a nade operator. Did he nade himself?
England shows himself, tags up a little way, but this time he wins the fight. But Canadian will push in straight after.
Alright, I got one word for you guys right here. Okay, one word.
Nade has downed Canadian here. Or a couple of shots, in fact, from
Alright, feels bad, man. That's all I'm gonna say here.
Connector. England shows
When you
himself
lose this as a
up and
like
away, but this time he wins the fight. But Canadian will
feels
push him
bad,
straight off
man.
the revive, and he gets easily as well for the second. So Continuum have control. Canadian drops down to the floor below. Skies will take out Necro before Canadian finishes Geo off after dropping.
It was good though.
Low, but he is
Like they
alive.
double peeked
Now
in, so
Slash
Blackbeard
is
peeked the
upstairs with
window, and at the same time Canadian
Defenders
pushed
upstairs
in.
with Relaxing
And that way they traded 1 for
downstairs.
1 and they killed
Head down
Smoke, so they
to
killed the
Thermite
anchor
up top.
player, and
Window
that's how they
Canadian
planted the
drop
bomb.
through. Skies pre-fires it, and it's a second headshot
So
for him
honestly,
to round it
really
out.
good effort,
Thank you
really
for
nice
that.
try.
Okay,
But
that was
the
a great
retake was
defense
super
from
chaotic.
Elevate, and overall the strategy
Also,
from
Blackbeard
Team was
dying
a
there is
little
pretty
bit,
huge because he can
again,
hold
this is
Kanine
like
from
what we
balcony.
talked about. You go
So I
back to
guess
those
maybe
old
not
strategies.
worth,
That is
but
an old
worth, you
strategy.
know?
Just taking from admin, pushing your way in through the doorway.
Young said he wants to play Blackbeard in all his
Blackbeard.
streams.
That is
Okay.
very old. But that was a really nice round from Canadian.
Canadian
Even though they
beast this
didn't
round? He
win
did,
that
yeah, he
round,
did.
every
Canadian just
single
like
one of
pushed
his
in, got a
movements
double
was
kill.
calculated
Killed the guy
and
in Kanine,
well
killed the
thought
guy
out.
in
He
A.
took out the player in the site.
They
He took out
planned.
the player in connector to trade back that player in the site, and as he was denied that, his team got in for the plant, and
Yeah.
then he
Just like Kick
immediately
says, what I
opened
just
up the drop
explained.
down because he knew, okay, what's happening next on the defensive side? They're gonna have a pulse.
I'm not
and
sure how they
maybe a
lost though.
Valkyrie underneath me,
I'm honestly
ready
not
to
sure how they
C4
lost.
as soon as my team starts
It might
to
have been
win.
the
So he
C4s
got
like
down
Kick said. I didn't see it.
immediately. He traded it back on, I think it was the Valkyrie down.
More hasty diffusion pro league?
That was
Yeah.
a great round by him.
In
Unfortunately,
casual
he did
ranked,
not trade back any kills. He did
he
go
goes
for
4
the
seconds.
Elevate.
Pro league,
So, Continuum's defensive round is going to
Lobby.
start out in the lobby in the piano room, and once again,
Let's
they
see the
are
use timer.
bringing Rook to the table here on Slash.
you need to see the next attack round where they attack the top floor again. I will.
Well, this is a bomb site which actually has
When was
quite
this
a lot of
match?
long
Yesterday.
angles for the
Well.
defenders to deal with, and a lot of outside
Trey and McKay carried this game, but not hard enough. Yeah, I know. They
solid,
tried.
stable weapon for a
The
3v1.
first round was close though. It could have been any run game, right? But again, if somebody was balcony, easy
You
win.
said it first. It was the entire map is really. I think this is a Rook.
So Slashhawk,
He does have those long angles like you talked
just for everybody like talking about Slashhawk, 34 rounds, 14 kills, 0.56 overall KD. Really fucking high hit ratio. He just needs to hit more hits, right? His favorite attack operator is SLE something, and his favorite operator on defense is BA something.
about, which is MP5 is good at. There are a lot of explosive situations because the floors are almost all destructible. But
Gonna assume it was Bandit.
Yeah, no, not all teams opting to bring him these days because of the utility that other operators such as Mira bring to the table on a map
Ratio,
like
not
Consulate.
ratio.
Mira is not necessarily
Ratio. I
necessary.
don't know. Sledge and Bank. Sledge and Bandit maybe. Not Bank.
Appears to be an upstairs take. They're gonna try and likely take control of upstairs, establish.
Boy, should have won that engagement
dominance
polls.
of
Yeah,
the
you should.
bomb site from above, and then push in through the front door and plant.
My favorite defending operator is Bank.
Yeah.
So what they do here is that they take it from two sides of the map. They take it from admin and CO, and they're gonna take. Oh, so this is the defense where CTM plays nobody top floor, right? They're actually holding lobby from basement and first floor. Very interesting. Without mirror as well. Without mirror, that's super impressive. Yeah, nobody's top floor. Canadian basement. Next rush, you're playing yellow stairs, and 3 guys around A and bathroom, right? B is open. Canadian can hold that solo. And then A can be held from bathroom / in A, but they don't play mirror in bathroom, so how they hold this, I don't know. Not sure. There's a guy balcony, but Skies killed him? Oh, okay, okay.
It's a rare strategy to bring in the Thermite and not having to blow the wall open here. Not the end of the world. They
He's
keep
playing
it as they
Bank when he
now,
should be playing
which is
Bandit?
separate
Oh my
versus
god,
the
come on,
flanking,
Bandit.
which is
That's actually so true. I fucking love you, dude.
Absolutely.
Too busy playing Bank when he should be
They now
playing
realise
Bandit.
the top floor is actually empty of defenders, despite the trapdoors being opened up, and they have control of it now. So they've got to now spend the
Yeah.
rest of this minute 45
Double barbed wire, true barbed wire.
defenders are sitting and clearing.
Barbed wire. No barbed wire
We
here?
talked about this before.
What?
Lobby
No
is
barbed
one
wire
of
there?
those sites
Okay.
that you can defend from upstairs.
They got an aggressive Valkyrie camera so that they can play windows clear. So like they got the south side covered with cameras, and the only side they need to worry about is north side, basically. You know, like spiral, yellow stairs, and the visa side.
First floor or basement. You can do it any which way you want because almost all of the typical plant spots are accessible via explosives or gas grenades
Acoustic
from any
nuke.
of the other
Oh my
floors.
god.
So you can throw up gas grenades
Yeah,
from the
Shaz.
basement onto the lobby, or you can throw them down.
Did you see my WhatsApp
upstairs
message,
to the
Shaz?
lobby. And it looks like
About what I
CTM,
wanted to try?
opted for the basement defense.
I typed it in
Opening up
WhatsApp.
the killing with
What?
one.
Alright. Skies is in bathroom. Gets it. How did he get in there? How did he get in there? How?
Basement onto the lobby, or you can throw them down from upstairs.
Where is he?
The lobby.
Where is he? He's there. How did he get there? Did he like rush spiral into B? Into bathroom?
And it looks like CTM's opted for the basement defense.
Sky is opening up the killing
What?
with one onto Young and a second on the slash. To the toilet, and while the upstairs is being methodically destroyed by the most of his team, he is pushing aggressively.
Well, I think the elevate comes right now. It's like, get shit on, kids. I'm on the side, guys. Let's plant the bomb. Something like that, because that's crazy. Drop the hatch. Oh, yeah, we go with the hatch.
Continuum. MVK takes
I just feel like if you drop the hatch, wouldn't the guy holding the hatch kill him? Like 99.9% of the time? Like, hatch drop shouldn't work. Like, whatever.
Out, though, but then will be
MVK's a beast, as always.
On the second kill, as MVK finds that trade kill out. Meanwhile,
because I had a guy watching the hatch. That's what I was confused about.
Swear, but it does leave him in a 3v2.
If that was Slash out watching hatch, I'm a little bit sad.
Canadian downstairs with a heartbeat sensor. Diffuser been picked up by Geo now.
Wait, they didn't reinforce the hatch. Oh wait, that's a Thermite. Sorry, there's a Thermite. I thought that was something else. They might have. I'm not sure if they did. Either way, they should have known. Because like, you can hold the hatch from closet as well. And since main door is open, that's a whatever. Whatever. 2 vs 2 Canadian C4 from underneath. This means that they can plant exactly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nice guy's bathroom, and they probably know that. Oh. So, slight mistake from MVK there. Should have waited like a second more for Canadian, because he could have scanned where he was. They could have played together. Either way. Canadian clutch. Yep. Not sure why Skies was sprinting there. 1 vs 1. He can hear if he's defusing. And they had a drone on bomb site. But whatever. Nice try. Like, there's a drone right there. There's a drone right here who can hear and see pulse. Meanwhile, Skies is a Brazilian player. Holds shift, holds W, keeps going. Straight into these bullets. Interesting.
And a 2K from Canadian, so
slight error there.
A great round from CTM.
Slight error. Fucking Troy and CT, like sorry, Troy and MVK just two-manning it, dude. Fucking two-manning it. Young was watching hatch, Slash was watching yellow from bathroom, and got shot in the back. Oh god.
Skies and the complete upstairs control established. But then
he's a Brazilian player. It's like a Brazilian meme. Like Brazilians always rush.
Like flies. Canadian with some great C4 play from underneath and then locking out the round.
Oh, hello, Celtics.
We are going to see now Elevate defending the basement instead of going for that upstairs or lobby hold.
Yeah, so.
Okay, I'm playing basement now. Oh, okay. So CTM actually picked Thermite, which is super impressive. The fact that they gamble for this is so good.
Everybody was like, oh,
not picking Thermite here would have been huge. That's really good. And they got Thatcher as well, actually. It's really good.
And now it's just kind of anywhere.
And then it was no longer upstairs again.
Rashbino stuff.
I think now we're in this sort of meta where you can defend any of the bomb sites. It really just.
Oh wow! Look at England.
Your team plays
1.26 KD. Nice.
This is again, it's a strat-heavy map.
On Thermite and smoke.
The sort of strat-heavy map where your strategy can kind of fall apart at any given moment.
Yeah, because of how, as we said, the long angles are, because of how spread out some.
Alright, cameras watch the north side. Pretty standard.
Quick rotates, as you see.
Oh, they saw it though. Like they heard that he threw it out, but they didn't see where it landed. So they're gonna have to like fish for this camera, which takes forever. Finding the camera in this tree, especially if they don't watch it, is impossible. It's so hard.
Teamwork can come out.
I'm kind of sad they don't play IQ here.
Each other's angles, but you have to be focused on one of the 3 floors to do that. You can't put one player on each floor and just have them go to town.
Right.
Because you will get cut to pieces.
Well, that's not. Yeah, that's not team play. That's just, well, that's as good as a ranked match.
So as it is, we do have Continuum getting inside the building now. They're realizing the upper floors are actually pretty empty.
Oh. Last time obviously team I cried. I'm excited for it.
Not a heavy roamer presence coming out from Elevate on this particular basement.
What are they doing? They're playing 1 basement, 2 basement, 3 basement, 4 basement, 5 basement.
Rather interesting on
Playing
a map
5
like
basement.
They do have
okay.
the Pulse playing a little
and they don't play Mute, they play Bandit. Holy hell, how are they gonna hold this?
Area.
How on earth are they gonna hold it? Actually, Skies is roaming now. He's going top 4. Made it from Macie stairs.
Upstairs.
That's nice.
Skies is still being mobile, running around or moving around upstairs. Got to be cautious of where the attackers are coming from.
He's playing laser as well.
Oh,
Young. Young. Ah!
There it is. Geo grabs one, but Skies walks straight
classic mistake from Skies.
It is an unexpected window to see a
I did the
Blackbeard
same
on
thing
with
with
the
just playing
bomb
dogs and I killed the
downstairs,
Jaeger, so
but pace
it's like a
pressing
classic
second.
mistake
I
from
think Young
defenders,
just-
because like
everyone-
if you late
CTM
rotate like that,
generally
then it's a really
obviously
good
knew
pick.
that there was going to be
But if you
at least
early
one
roam,
roamer,
then you hear
and
them
the
smash the window.
likelihood of him being upstairs, pretty high. You can cut off the majority of upstairs with just that one window, and having the Blackbeard.
Just misses the backside of Blackbeard. C4's up to the floor above. Can't quite
4
take
versus
it.
4,
Same
Smoke is
Canadian,
live,
but
3 versus 4,
easily
sorry,
off
Canadian is
down
beast.
to the same hole. Juice down
Dude,
until
look how much
Falko
work
is aware of
Canine's
it,
doing
but
here
does
with
force
Buck.
England to run.
He's
On the
bucking
other
wide,
side,
he's
Gary's
bucking
been opened
like
up for
pipes,
Bandit
he's
to have a
bucking the
different angle.
kitchen.
Coming up from below,
He's doing so much work alone here. I don't think anybody's watching his back except for the drone and the guy. At this point, they can plant, right? White van is clear. Buck, Canadian should know that. They could just plant here. Because they got yellow control. Never mind, Smoke is dead. Just plant, Slasher, just plant. Nobody's gonna stop you. And that's the classic mistake of not... So, they should have... Like, Canadian or somebody else should have given the dead guy MVK a drone to watch for, you know, this hallway and these stairs. Because you can hear me if he's above you, no issue. So, little mistake of not having info on the dead guy. So, MVK being used... Maybe they did, but MVK didn't use it or whatever. Like, Canadian could have not died there that way. With their drone. They still haven't planted. Alright. Let's back up a little bit. Let's back up a little bit here. I want to explain something. Okay.
Time over as he now looks for it. Canane's going to come out and Lacking does shut him down. He's got to get back down now to help.
Alright. You know for a fact that white van is clear. You know for a fact cafeteria is clear. Okay? These guys have been watching the rotation from pipes the entire round. There's no way there's a guy white. It's not possible. Okay? Because they haven't thrown smokes or anything. So you know that's a guy here. Okay? Blackbeard can cover this from right about here. Thermite can plant close left. Even with a C4, the Thermite is not gonna die. Unless he gets like super unlucky. But he can just run. But instead, he wants to run here and plant here when they have no yellow stairs control or pipes control. And Blackbeard can't cover that at all because it's a 50-50 gamble. And it exposes Blackbeard's angle. So here we go. Bomb down.
Then he switches away, but
he gets the frag though, that's good.
Doing the same thing, takes out the shield, but can't finish
like,
afterwards.
really choke you around. Blackbeard can hold both angles from one angle there. Holy moly.
I only saw 2 from the
Valkyrie has no C4? Exactly. If Valkyrie doesn't have a C4, it's a free win. There's no way she can trade then. There's no way.
That was a great. Well,
so that's completely free.
From Young, though. He had that flank hold, and then he cleaned up in the end.
They still won, but fuck me, that could have gone bad. That could have gone really bad. Like, imagine if that Valkyrie didn't over-aggressively repeat the Blackbeard, it would have been a free win. Like, 40 seconds left.
That you cannot simply anchor in that site, and it was demonstrated why when Canadian was opening up the entire floor and your entire ceiling.
Interesting.
And picking off roamers one
Who's
by
income leader on
one.
Penta? Fabian and myself. We got 2 income leaders.
Anchors one by one. There was not a whole lot that elevate.
I shot call on Blackbeard from like the back, and then Blackbeard. Sorry, Fabian is usually on an inside the house operator, shot calling from the front.
Can't exactly anchor basement very easily.
Nick Kirk's is lowest in the score, but must be why they lost. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm really good at shot calling to plant. That's kind of what I'm good at. But I suck at shot calling for taking control, because I'm not an introvert at all. Like, I don't think that way at all. I'm really good at organizing plans, sometimes at least, usually. Sometimes I suck though, sometimes I choke, but usually it's good.
He wasn't aware. He thought that they had a better read on him than they did. He thought after they spent all that time taking down Skies.
Fabian gonna win, Pengu gonna lose though? That's not how it works, dude. If Fabian tells you that, then he's lying.
It's a case of...
Yeah, like, if you watch our scrims, Fabian doesn't say that much. Neither do I. Like, it's more like everybody. Like, it's more like stating the obvious, if anything.
It's a case of he thought, we thought.
Yeah, but for that situation, it worked out nicely for Continuum.
Absolutely.
As it is, they are defending the basement themselves now, and they also...
They're playing basement, defending top floor and first floor pretty hard. MVK is like pinned down the windows though. Super pinned down. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Blackbeard? Blackbeard? Oh, they don't see him? No, MVK. Oh, one guy's in. Oh, dude. He is pinned down. so hard.
Inside the circle desk, he does get out to
Or,
safety.
yep,
There,
he's been down. That's
NBK
exactly what I
Laxing with a
expected.
Nice shot from outside the window.
Not really sure
Gets
what
so
the
many
deal is there. Like,
opportunities.
nobody on his team is watching cameras. Like, Young isn't watching. Oh, no. No.
Uh-oh.
Alright, we gotta reverse this. Like, nobody on his team. Like, Young could watch the cameras. Smoke can watch the cameras. You see? 2 guys basement. So they can watch the main camera to hold his back. Nobody's doing it.
BK now has to reposition away.
So he gets caught off guard here by this guy. And has to run away or, like, die slowly. So he takes the 50-50. Doesn't get it.
NBK Laxing with a nice shot
Unlucky.
from outside the window.
Unlucky.
He had so many opportunities to make an impact in that round, but he missed each chance and he pays the price for it.
Once again, Necros is pushing aggressive up the stairs. Trades for Ash. Not a big deal.
Kill with the way he's been playing so far today. A lot of
They have glass as well, so planting them is rather easy.
to have him picked off so early on is good here for the defensive team. However,
Thermiting a hedge. I haven't seen that in a while.
they'd almost lost control of the rest of the floor until Canadian shows himself from above, picking his timing right to take England down. Actually caused a diffuser drop before then running away.
Kane just roaming around. Nobody cares about him.
He has complete
Really
freedom on that upstairs
Yeah,
floor.
just like Kick said, complete
And-
freedom.
Yes, thank you. I can never say it, but he has complete freedom on that upstairs floor. He has both the drops open. He has the diffuser down.
Yeah, I don't even think they
and he has
realized he
both-
was
has his
there.
pulse sensor, and he's moved his way back to
Which
the
is
site, but he
crazy.
could have played that out a little bit longer. There is now 3
Nice
players
watch
left on the
history?
attacking lineup,
What do you
and
mean?
one of them is extremely lit.
What do you mean?
So Canadians come back towards the site as well. Smoke grenades going off at the door here.
Canadian 9 kills in 4 rounds? Yeah.
Small peek
I mean,
inside
Canadian
the
plays
site
Buck and
there.
Pulse on the map like constantly. If you don't get
This is the
frags,
same
you
problem
know.
we saw from
it's
Elevate
bad.
on Oregon just earlier, where they had 3
So again,
players
they need
left
to
and
play
they
for planned.
pushed into the site in a
Canadian has a
very dynamic
C4.
way.
I'm
Then
assuming
they're
Mirror
gonna
has a
possibly
C4.
look
They got
like
flashbang. Oh,
simply
sorry,
push
smokes and
into the
smoke.
stairs or the garage
It's looking
wall.
pretty bad for Elevate.
Because of the anonymity
4 versus 3, Canadian low. Oh, they're injuring Thermite now with flashbangs.
Right.
They're not sure where he may
So it'll be
be, so they
50
don't
health.
split up and do these fancy
Got a
pushes
minute left, roughly.
when they are down on numbers.
Gotta
Go into where you know
compartmentalize.
there are players,
If they had one more
now
player alive, this would be a lot easier. But with
Now,
3
will that work out
people,
for them? We'll have to wait and see.
only one
Canadian
side of the wall being
above
breached,
them
it's hard.
and
It's really hard.
on the staircase, tracking their locations.
The problem is that they just don't have the. They don't have the
Oh,
numbers to
yeah,
make this push
Canadian
work.
taking piano
They have to
control
be
just for fake pressure.
lucky
He's not
to
actually
have
gonna peek it.
Continuum mess up in
Not unless
some
they push.
drastic way for this to actually work out for them.
I think Continuum have
Oh, they're
realized
getting
that
so
they've
much
got
better. Like, now that it's
all that
smoking,
holes
Canadian can
put
watch it from
down
above.
to the trap himself.
Oh,
Picked up by
wow.
Gio. Nice shot from him. Young comes to C4,
Oh,
another good
no,
shot from
not
Gio,
like
takes him down,
this.
so he can't blow it. Just
Not
behind
like
the white
this.
van,
What
there is one
happened?
more, and Canadian C4, it's made him a hole, but he couldn't get the shot off. Slash does peek out from White Van, takes easily down, but now it is 2v2 unless they can revive Young. Pulse inside the yellow staircase, Slash to the White Van, but a very strong angle here for Gio to get this kill, unless Canadian can get it to the top floor and look out through all the windows, although he doesn't appear to be trying this. They're going to get the revive here on Young, so they have that extra man up. Half the diffuse timer is gone though, so they're running close to the clock here. Slash comes around towards the angle, peeks his head around, Gio misses him, repositions again, Slash comes outside and will lose his life. Young's on the diffuser now and that's enough for it. Laxing gets Canadian kill, and Elevate turned around and get themselves into an even scoreline.
I said it was
That's an
near
interesting round.
impossible, but Elevate managed to make it work. That was
Wow.
an excellent.
Something that I wonder about, actually, I think they maybe could have needed diffuse. I'm not sure exactly, but, maybe not. I feel like maybe you could have, like, needed diffuse if you were, like, sitting here, but he probably would have seen his arm or leg.
This kill, unless Canadian can get it to the top
Yeah,
floor
probably.
and look out through all
'Cause,
the
like, they had
windows,
Weister's
although he
control.
doesn't appear to be trying this. They're going
Like,
to
we're
get the revive
Canadian.
here on Young, so they have that extra man up. And Elevate
Really
turned
good round,
around
though.
and get
Holy shit.
themselves into an even
Like, that was a
scoreline.
crazy
said it
fucking
was
shot on the,
near impossible,
on what,
but
the smoke or
Elevate
something?
managed to make it work. That
But
was an
also,
excellent
I don't know if that
strategy.
smoke
I
has smoke grenades
guess
left,
strategy
but, or
from
smoke
Elevate,
canisters,
more-
but smoking earlier to
more
prevent that from
importantly,
happening,
kind of
to
just,
make them, like, force the
no
plant.
looking of the players pushing
Trading one
into
for one
the
would be worth it. Also, I think
garage
Canadian could have seen the
from
planter
CTM. They
from
had
the
3
piano
players in
hole.
position to counter that. 2 players
yeah.
in position to shoot
Really
that.
crazy
Gio
round.
just picked them all off one by one. The Bandit behind the white truck, he didn't apply any pressure onto the
CTM
Thermite,
fucked
planting
up
a bomb
big
in the
time.
middle of
Yeah,
the
I think it was miscommunication. I feel like Mira said, guys, don't worry, I got this with the C4. And therefore Canadian didn't go for it. But then Mira got injured on the C4 because he's a slow ass operator. Got hit twice by glass.
Looks like Elevate are going to try and avoid
Not
that
so good.
lobby at all costs, instead opting for an upstairs and basement defense.
Don't rush it. How long will it take? And now
They
so I
have
could watch this from
no
Tracer
mirror
Left
again
Bricks.
on the
You can
subside
rush it.
defense. They
Wait,
have
watch
the
what?
Pulse,
Sorry.
They have the Valkyrie, lots of C4 on this line.
Canadian fucked up that round by
They're
holding
gonna
from
be
piano
opening
room.
up
The
this
floor was
garage.
open and he
What that
couldn't stop the
means is
plant.
having that open,
Yeah, but at the same
Team's gonna
time,
have to
Canadian
put
could
a
be
little
pushed
more
from
to
behind. I
have
do
the
agree with you for sure. But I'm pretty sure that Mira was like, yo guys, if they plan, I got it. You know, I'm pretty sure that was like plan A. And then Canadian could put focus on the guy on yellow stairs. It seemed like it. The camera didn't show what Canadian was doing, but definitely miscommunication there and just not really going all in for denying the plan. And retake is hard versus glass.
They work for multiple teams on multiple occasions when they use C4 to do it. When they don't
England gets a double kill on the balcony on Young and Canadian. What, with smoke grenades or something?
It's even easier to do if they don't pay attention.
And the thing is, even
Has there been any breaks, Pengu? Do I have to cut up or is kind of just export my Twitch highlight? No breaks. No breaks.
Particular hole, and if they dedicate a player to holding it, then that means
Not
the
yet.
strategy, whatever it is going to be one.
But I've been talking with chat and stuff and pausing the game and. But usually I'm answering questions about the game. Alright, so Young and Canadian both going balcony. So this is something that I want to talk about that a lot of Blackbeard players fuck up. If you rappel all the way up to the balcony, you are dead to a C4, you are dead to a smoke. And 99.99% of the time, it's a C4 operator or a smoke playing in A. So, don't rappel up on the skylight, or sorry, on the balcony early, because you will fucking die. Most of the time. Whatever, we'll see. I don't know what happens, but I'm assuming that's what happens.
But last time, this didn't work out for them so well.
So they got two guys balcony, one guy main door, and taking Macie and admin. Taking two guys, like, having two guys on balcony this early is just weird. Like, what are you gonna achieve here? Do you wanna, like, jump in YOLO in 10 seconds? Like, you don't have admin control, you don't have visa control, you have no pressure in CEO windows. They know exactly where you are. And they have a smoke on site, they had that last time. They got Picos here, connectors open with rotations, like, doors open, Barbara on window. What is the plan here? I don't understand.
Went in and did a lot of damage, taking down the smoke,
He
taking down the man in connector,
couldn't
but
solo it though.
yeah, everyone else around him crumbles as the retake.
So, don't open the window, first of all, as Blackbeard, because that makes the smoke so much easier to land. If there's a tiny gap, like a melee hole, it makes the smoke harder to land.
Came back from elevate.
Because this is where it gets scary.
This time he is on the A balcony here to use his grenades
try and
over
get
towards the A
Oh, they want to
side.
nade him, that's what they're
Because
doing.
he's
Okay,
such a
interesting.
goblin fighting off that Blackbeard on his own. But the trophy system, I believe, is there to stop it. So
Nice,
the
alright.
strategy is going in to
Smoke.
try and deal with it. But a good smoke comes out, and there's nowhere to go with this.
No.
Canadian's going to go down. He does get the neck of the grenade off at the last second, but England manages to duck away from it before Canadian dies.
Classic
That's a great smoke
mistake.
out from England. If he does one more, he'll get the Blackbeard as well. Geo does get taken out by Young from
Like,
the balcony.
if Smoke just smokes this right now, he's gonna die. Like, Blackbeard's gonna die.
With another smoke grenade, if England wants to go for it,
Holy
he can
moly.
take Blackbeard out as well.
Uh-oh, here it is.
Goes.
He's dead.
Comes on out. Young is tucked just enough in the corner, but the
Oh, he's
shield
actually
breaks.
no,
England
dead.
knows that's where
Wow, he has a
has to
third
be.
one though. You can
Goes
just
down
do
to
it.
that.
Yeah, here we go. Oh,
Smoke
dead.
goes
Oh,
out, and there's no way
goodbye.
Young's dodging that one. It's going to bleed through him. Down he goes. Brilliant play from England this time around, taking down two.
Classic mistake. If Blackbeard was repelling upside down, he would gain the same angle. He would be exposed to piano windows, but he wouldn't be exposed to C4s or smoke grenades, and he would be able to like reload in safety, not fearing for a peek. Classic Blackbeard mistake. Happens all the time. Shouldn't happen all the time.
They also, of course, the diffuser to get dropped over at the printer room, which now MVK and
Yeah,
defends the
Sergio,
last two.
exactly.
MVK prints in.
That's why I do it. Like, that's exactly why I do it. Because I've died too many times to C4s and smoke grenades.
Sky is down.
And their entire strat is based around Blackbeard. Yeah, like at least someone playing balcony, right? I like that they tried to nade the guy on A-bomb, but having both guys on the balcony itself is a little bit too impulsive. You know, having one repelling one guy on balcony, it's a 1-for-1 trade at worst or at best. And at worst, it's a 0-for-1 trade in favor of Elevate. But having both on balcony makes it, you know, either a 1-for-1, 1-for-0, or 2-for-0, which is crazy bad, right? It's like a higher risk, higher reward kind of play.
Peeks from the A side to
And when you're 2-2, you don't need to go risky, you know? You're equal in score.
connector. Elevate have England right
Oh,
by the
shotgun,
door.
lift
Shotgun
click.
in hand
Oh,
this
lift
time.
click. Oh,
BK cautious of it.
Oh.
Grenade there.
oh, he got outskilled.
Around straight in though, the shotgun will do the trick,
Nice.
and now it's just Necrox down below against three.
Yeah, Shaz, I agree. I actually agree a lot. I feel like a lot of people do, actually. Like the way we play Smoke and Blackbeard and stuff.
That smoke threw out up onto
Why
here.
not from
Blackbeard's
below?
comes to speed just as he repels up and over the edge, and a little
I
bit of
guess it's a
unlucky
good
timing for
question.
him.
Why wouldn't you nade the guy from below? I guess that has to do with the fact that it's really hard to time the nade, and taking like nading him from below means you need to take lobby control, bathroom control, piano control, spiral control, visa control, yellow stairs control. it's a lot of time and a lot of resources just to nade a guy that could just move away, you know? And you could also miss up the nade. So many things can go wrong, and you're just like, it's all in on that one nade. You know what I mean? It's pretty bad. And killing a guy in A doesn't mean you can plant. It just means that A is clear, you know? But you can also breach A from copy with a Hibana. You know, you can do so many things, but I feel like what they did is better than going downstairs because it requires so much control of the map, which is gonna be hard.
MVP gas
You're just blocking your skeleton from beneath. Same thing. You need control over everything, or you're gonna die from lurkers, right?
Understanding that there are two players
because they play first floor with the pulls, so they cannot just walk in main door. Like they had Jaeger on the drone, on the cameras the entire round, and the second they see they go main door with a bug, they know exactly what's gonna happen. Smoke is gonna smoke the window, run out, or he's gonna stay there and dance with the devils. Or they're gonna rotate the roamers and they're gonna take care of Buck, distract him, or trade 1-for-1. In either scenario, Elevate gets the better hang of it.
Anyway, it did work out from the first time. It was a very close round though. NVK had
I got scrims in like 3 minutes, by the way, guys. I might need to cut this short. Might need to cut this short.
As well in the end, yeah.
Clutch on there for his entire team. Way out ahead of the rest in kills. The damage that he was doing as Buck on multiple of these attacks is just trying everything he can, but it's just not.
Their whole attack was a A push and all pilot on that smoke. No, not really, not really. Like they don't need to kill the smoke like that. They can kill him from copy. They can push the side. They can nade him from balcony. They can buck him from downstairs. Either way. Honestly, I feel like both strats would have had the same outcome. They would have lost. I feel like getting rid of that smoke needs to happen from copy. In my own personal opinion.
Which is what a lot of teams will opt to do. They think
it's a lot easier. You could buck him, that's true, you could buck him. But it requires a lot of roamer control, which they don't have.
To get in via that route, and it means that Continuum has a lot of maneuverability downstairs. They can play up against the garage. They can play around the white van without having to worry about pressure from the garage. So if they start getting pressure from the upstairs, for example, they have a way to counter them.
Isn't B easy to go for that A? Well, it's not that it's easier, it's more situational. Like, a lot of people play mirror these days. If you play like mirror and connector, you know, you play mirror and admin, then all of a sudden attacking B is pretty hard, you know, because you cannot get crossfire control. But if they don't play mirror and they don't play a guy in default in A, and you know, they reinforce, like, if they play a guy here, on A, I think this is A, right? No, this is B, I think. Anyway, if you play like a guy here with these walls reinforced, you know, you play yellow stairs aggressively, you have a mirror and connector, you play baguette pretty hard, attacking this bomb site is a bad idea. And that's what most teams do. Holding admin is a lot harder, and it also requires more creativity with mirror windows and whatnot, and like castle setups. So attacking the opposite bomb site is most commonly easier because on average most teams defend for this bomb site rather than the other bomb site. That's why most teams are swapping to the opposite bomb site attacks. Also with Blackbeard being less important in the meta and Montan not being played, this bomb site is harder. If you play Montan, you can push yellow stairs. If you don't play Montan, you can push yellow stairs, but it's harder. If you play Blackbeard, you can play on this window. If you don't play Blackbeard, you shouldn't play on that window. Constant pros, right? But if you play Montan, attacking this bomb site would be super free. But if you attack this bomb site, you also need first block control because of pulse C4. So, depends. But you need pulse first block control regardless, because like, you know, both bomb sites are C4able. Is Valkyrie a must pick on every map? No. And if the enemy starts playing IQ, you should probably stop playing Valkyrie. Like, play Valkyrie to force them to play IQ. When they pick IQ, stop playing Valkyrie. Just like force them to pick that operator and then stop playing it yourself.
You could see they're clearly targeting NVK here. They want to get him off the board as quickly as possible. They know where he played, or the position he played last time in
playing lobby again.
They're just trying to
once again, not playing top floor at all. I feel like that's a mistake in my opinion. Oh, what's happening? Thermite gets 2 kills on white stairs. He gets 3? Wait, they didn't do anything. They went top floor, they bucked the floor here and there, then they went yellow stairs with one guy, gets a triple kill, Glass gets one, like what? They just won in like 5 seconds. And I don't know how they did it, because it didn't show. Top floor 3 is a death sentence? Yeah. That was like, I don't know, 10-15 seconds and it's like an ace, like a teammate.
They know, okay, we've got Continuum playing in the basement.
It's
Well,
crazy.
just wait for them to come back up the stairs. We're not going to try and plant in the front door, which means that them having that Valkyrie or that smoke underneath to deny that plant.
Alright, I'm gonna watch this last round, then I gotta go, boys.
Having that manpower downstairs from Continuum right now is working against them entirely.
We call the stairs with
Not
yellow
having
stripe,
control
white stairs with
upstairs
face?
means
No,
that
yellow
Falk is able
stairs.
to take care of the
Yellow
anchors, and
stairs.
That's, I mean, that's it. That's the end
We
of the
call
round. Now
these yellow stairs. Right here.
elevate.
If I say
defending
white,
basement
I'm just
again.
me speaking.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
no Thermite here for Continuum.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
I
they've got
misspoke.
Retake, so now if they've
But-
got something on their
Do you think that
sleeve,
Smoke will get a
they
pro
can
skin
come
next
down and
season?
push
I
away.
think he should. He's
All
like one of the
that takes
best operators right
is
now.
Smoke, and England has been on point with his
This is the
smoke
last
off
desperate
matter
attempt. Oh.
a bomb door.
So
also do
they're
not have a
attacking
buff. They
basement
do
with
have a sledge,
Monta.
but
Oh.
what's
They're
the
attacking basement with Ibana, but not with Thermite. They have again no factory, not a big deal. They got a Montan, I like that. They got a Blackbeard, I like that. They got a Glass, I like that. No Thermite.
helping them on this particular attack?
No
has been a buff,
Thermite
so a
is
lack of
meaning
Thermite
lack
and
of
a lack
angles and
buff,
lack of
they're
entry
gonna be
points,
putting themselves
so
in a really
it's gotta be
terrible
hard.
position right now.
Yeah, they never use MBK Sledge as that floor destruction. They never use him for the vertical play.
They use
They
It's
just
a
kill
Visa
people.
rush? No way.
run
kills
around the
people.
SPM
Wait,
and
they
it's
pick
got
Montana go
in,
Visa?
So their
Okay.
entire thing here has got to be dropping through the
It's a nice
Visa
ankle.
hatches, using the Montaigne to
Exposed
dash
from
down towards
balcony,
A, but
though.
that is a very tight corridor with not a lot of room to move.
They're actually
Against
pushing
C4s
Visa.
that have already shown pretty great against smoke grenades, which England has been on point with, and against an Elevate team which thrive in fast, action-packed
Oh,
quick
no.
shots and shootouts.
Oh, there's no way this can end well, dude. There's no way.
No.
Like, look at this.
is
These guys are playing in archive servers. It's so unlucky. Like CTM just fails to read them.
all of this is Continuum's hopes and dreams right here,
Oh,
guys.
no.
If they lose
Yeah.
this, they're out of the Pro League for this
Oh
season.
no.
This is the
Do
round.
Oh,
take
they actually
down
get the
Macie
opening Falko Bandit.
inside Visa. He was pinned in and surrounded. Young on the window, slash pushing in top. They are still teasing it back and forth now. C4.
Please don't tell me you're gonna explode that. Okay, thank you.
Two more
Uh-oh.
edging their way
Do,
forward.
do,
They've got the
do,
Habana charges
do, do.
going on the hatch in just a moment. Slash is droning. Young is watching. Here's the Habana charges burning through. Slash is drone is going to go straight down the hatch after it.
Oh
blows
my
up.
god. The intensity of the
Couple
C4.
pulse. He's gonna blow
Oh,
the
it
gas
injures
up.
him?
Young
That's
goes
so
in, but
unlucky.
either way, it's better than nothing. He's no longer
Like,
wasting
honestly, that C4 deserves a
Elevate
kill.
A bit longer and takes 50 health, which is huge.
And I
Whatever.
think the shield as well. No, not the shield actually.
Wait, it didn't kill the shield? What?
They do have Skies come and try and
Skies
push
took down
under the
Jaeger
hole
somehow
instead.
in
This
basement,
time
I
he
guess?
will straight up get the kill onto
Oh, sorry, not
Kanine.
Jaeger, Glass.
Looks
What?
up through the hole his C4 made. Rotates back up.
Skies is
through
completely
spiral
alone, but he's
staircase.
playing
Now
this so well.
numbers are even and gets ready to defend the next wave of pushes here from Continuum. He's got Gio's Valkyrie up here with him. Blacksing, of course, was the other previous attempted duo, but
Oh.
fell.
You saw that?
DK has
Blackbeard
got
could almost see Jaeger.
comes Slash now dropping through one more hatch and starts to edge towards A, but here comes England's moment. As we mentioned, a minute 10 on the clock, 30 seconds or more
could
can be
stall this
burned off
whole
by
round.
smoke grenades, and they have to get in through this door.
Skies
no.
looking top floor. They
Skies
got
is
smoke
still
on
up and above.
side.
Gio peeks around, takes that MVK. That's the fragging power. Young is down there as well.
Oh,
but he only
no.
has 50 health. Gio gets into security.
They have nothing
Picks
right
up.
now. They actually have
Great
nothing. They
defending.
got a guy above
Down this
watching like
corridor,
this, really
which
watching
does
for the
mean
flank.
deal with getting this push to work, and it's no longer
Montan
there.
still
Smoke is
hasn't
coming out
pushed
from
yet.
England, so they will have a few seconds where they are no longer any left. Necrox is looking for this flank from Skies, but he's playing very smart, not too early. Sees
Oh my
Necrox,
god,
tags him,
come on, man.
forces him to rush down in towards where the rest of his team are. They are now pinned in a very small area.
They haven't
They
pushed
have
it. Fucking
to
push,
go.
Montan. You fucking pussy. 32 seconds left against the smoke. You're fucking watching A bomb.
Into peek
Fucking
around. They know
push
roughly where
the
England
guy.
is. He's trying to edge his way through, but he loses the firefight, and England takes him down.
There's not even any barbed wire. There's no barbed wire there. Just do it. You know? You push the smoke. Like, the guy behind you watches wide van rotation. Easy. It's a Blackbeard.
Last smoke comes out. Slash is going to push in aggressively. Now they don't have Necrox because he's watching behind.
Oh, he fired?
Does take England down, but
Oh, easy. If that was Blackbeard watching this, Montan won this, and then this guy was watching the flank, easy win. But instead, Blackbeards get dicked on, and this happens.
there. Necrox pushes in and trades it, but Skies has taken Necrox out from
Oh,
behind.
he's getting body
Gio
blocked.
is inside
He's
the
getting body
security
blocked.
office. He can't finish off England. Skies is coming down to join it. It's going to be 2v1 again.
Oh my god, 2 versus 1 with Montan. Look at this. The enemy's just running away, dude. They're like, you know when you're that unpopular kid in school that gets bullied? Everybody's running away from you?
This Monte. They have to
Yeah,
play this perfectly.
like,
They
play
only
with
have 10
me.
seconds.
Ah!
Run away from him and he can't plant. They are going to fight Gio. He doesn't
Oh,
need
that was
the
a
10
nice
seconds.
melee.
It's a kill, and it's it, and it's game. Continuum, your world champions are done in this season of the Pro League, and Elevate will advance to playoffs.
Yeah.
Did that just sneak up on anyone else?
Yeah. That's not good, dude. That ain't Falko. That was rough to watch, honestly. Fuck me. I feel like Slash hasn't played any Montan since he played last season because he was fucking scared. But also, the way they play Blackbeard is way too aggressive and they over-peak a lot. And I feel like they play too slow. Like last season, I feel like CTM always played fast, they played well, they played very proactively. And this season, they just kind of AFK, they hold rotations, and if they don't find any frags, they're gonna push the bomb side with like 20 seconds.